Then stream is up. L, you want to do the recap?
Sure. Okay, what do we have here? Obsidia, Session 1, 27-1. We do our character descriptions. Karina walks into a bar. Bernard's in the bar. Frederick's in the bar. Vit's playing cards in the center of the bar. Vit gets accused of cheating. T-humans in a red and white attack him. We murder the shit out of one Revno. That's not his name. That wasn't his name. I don't know what his name's supposed to be. It's Revno Salter in my notes.
It is.
He
It
got his head
is.
cut
No,
off.
it is Revo Salter.
I added an N. I like it my way better. Anyway. Rick is handed an envelope from Karina from the Valdrain family. We have a copy of that anyone can read if you'd like. We're looking for missing people in the Queenswood. They've gone missing from the slums north of the Queenswood. Party heads to the slums for information. Fit uses his means to find someone that he knows. Maris and her son Billy, who is Vit's friend, in quotes. Karina finds somebody watching us. Vit sends Little Fairy to stalk them. Old Man Thomas has disappeared from the park a month ago. He was a storyteller and former arena fighter. Vit did not know of him. We learned that the Consarti are doing some sort of operation in the Queenswood. We head into the Queenswood. We come across a group of Consarti. We make terrible rolls. Combat ensues after they try to lead us into a trap. We handle them and kill no one, shockingly. Vit questions about disappearances, learns nothing. Bernard, that's not your name. Why did I write it that way? What's your name, Frank?
Bernard, the doctor.
Never mind. Kara. Bernard makes business agreements with the Consarti folks, seeing as their previous employer reneged on them. So they're going to go find herbs and other good stuff for him. We learn about 5 humanoid tracks going into the forest and not coming out. And Caspar agrees to guide us and show us where that was seen. And then Vit finds a note about the Consarti employers that is signed CEA. That was the note saying that their services would no longer be required. What else did I miss?
You missed your avatar.
Yes.
And then there's only one other detail. I don't know if you skip the names of 2 of the people you met, which I'm also missing now.
Maris, Billy,
No, the Consarti
Anna,
folks.
the Consarti leader, Anna.
Yeah, and then
Casper's the other
Casper.
one.
Yep,
And
Casper's
then
gonna.
if we know another one,
guide
I
you.
don't know what it is.
Nope, just those 2.
Yep.
Any questions? Oh, okay. I did also add a very minor handout. So I had a lore/world notes handout, which just has, because we made reference to Frank was asking about like materials that they might have that he could buy, and so I put down some of those. But yeah, as we get canon things in there, and I don't want to share all my notes because they're riddled with secrets, I might try to make some handouts. So if you know you need a handout for something, let me know, and we'll add that.
Okay.
But yeah, then let's start
I did not do that.
in the woods. It looks like you got set to /roll, I think.
Not usually. This might be because it's because we're on the updated version of this, right?
Oh God! Wait, what?
Oh, we're
so
on
this-
we're on the updated.
This is what my power roll template looks. Wait, how do I? I'll put it in draw steel. This is my power roll template.
We're on the updated, so it won't actually.
So if you take exactly what I put in chat, it'll.
Yeah, I'm copying my old macros, which are on the old version of Roll20, and we're on the updated version of it. So I need to actually change the Yeah, because
Why
it's not
did they
the solid
change
brackets.
like the macro language but on the version? That's
I
insane.
don't know.
Uh,
It's silly.
oh, I'll also mention the tavern I named it after the session, but it is now the Rusty Goose. And Vit gave a bunch of money to the owner, so y'all can drink there whenever. So you all are heading into the Queenswood. This cloudy afternoon, as you head in, uh, pretty quickly turns into a rainy evening as you begin to trek deeper into the forest. As Caspar leads you to those tracks. The Queenswood is pretty dense, pretty dark. There's a lot of foliage, but light still comes through. Even with the rain, there are some parts that are still dry, thanks to the heavy foliage, but it is not a safe place to be. There are dangerous creatures about. There are vines and brambles, fallen trees, rocks. Um, and then with the dark and the rain, it's easy to slip and fall if you're not careful, and it's just easy to get lost. Yeah, there are paths, but you literally can't formally maintain a path as it's basically illegal to be in here. So, um, you are led to some tracks by Caspar, but then he is going to get the hell out of there unless you have any questions for him.
Oh,
No
pleasure.
questions?
Thank you, Caspar.
Welcome. Good luck. He's gonna head out, and we're gonna kick this off with a montage test. Um, so you have a few different sort of problems to deal with per se. Um, I'm going to say that each task can be attempted up to 2 times. So a reminder, how the hell does this work? There are essentially 2 rounds. I have a expected number of successes you need to hit before a certain number of failures. Based on if you succeed or fail or how much you fail by, things will happen by the end of the montage. Um,
So what we should be doing is looking at your dashes and then looking at our skill list
yes.
and then saying, hey, will this apply to this?
Yeah,
Okay.
or even if you don't want to look at your skill list, you can look at the problem and go, I know how my character would solve this thing, and you could potentially use an ability. You could use an ability on something, I'd be like, that's so clever. I'm giving you 2 successes right then and there, no rolls, right? So this is don't let it just kind of be like a mix and match game to your skills. That's a fine way to do it. But at the end of the day, this is a series of problems, and you have to tell me you're going to solve them. And odds are, I will give you a skill test that is either easy, medium, or hard. So basically, if you pick good, doable, easy stuff, I will make it easier. And if you pick ridiculous, crazy stuff, I will make it harder. So I just shared 2 things just to kind of give a reminder of what I'll be working with, so you can see like, oh, if I deem something an easy test, well, you're basically going to succeed no matter what. It just there might come a consequence on a tier 1. On the other hand, if I deem something hard, you need a tier 3 to succeed. And if you do get
Does
tier 1, it's
anyone
failure with consequence.
in our party have stuff that interacts with montage tests at all, or no? I don't. I
Yes.
wasn't sure. What do you have as your...
Hold on. Let me go get the page open, see if I can find the page.
I don't know why it's like this, Goldie.
I guess it doesn't apply to Montana tests in specific, but any tests made I can use lead for. And then once again, any tests using an intrigue skill, I simply provide an edge for.
Got it.
So Frank, you put exactly what I did with the ampersand and everything, and it's giving you that.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, let's troubleshoot it later. I think
Wait.
the easiest.
There we go.
What'd you do?
Adding another line.
Wild. Okay.
Nice. I would like to use track for getting lost, or would that work, Alex, for not getting lost? Oh,
Uh,
sorry, what?
if you want, yeah. If you're gonna look at ways other people have maneuvered, I think it kind of overlaps with that first line. So if you want to use track, I think it's most fitting for finding slash following.
I was gonna say, yeah, I
tracks.
was looking for that. I was like, I thought there was a better track, and I was like, wait, why do I only see getting lost? But yeah, we'll do for finding and following those humanoid tracks. And L, that's an intrigue. So
Yep. So you get an edge, and I can also
So-
apparently help and make a test on the first turn of a
on
montage.
your first turn. So in theory,
Yes.
you should go. You should take the lead, and Tommy should go
oh,
second.
you go
if
first.
you're trying to
then,
mid
bro. Yeah, you go
max.
first.
When you take your first turn during a month, it's not like
So-
my.
Yeah, you take your.
It's when
for-
you.
like,
So yeah, if Tommy goes first.
I read that as yours, like the party's your, but I see.
No, it's you. So like Tommy could go first. You would go second, and you'd have to help someone who isn't.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense of
Tommy.
context, right? Like on my first turn,
Yeah.
like the first turn, I can't make a test and assist someone on my turn, right?
Yeah,
I'd
but you're
assist
gonna be
them on their
helping.
You
turn.
assist on their turn.
It's gonna be they're gonna be coming up after you. I
Okay.
guess the order doesn't
So that's
really
not-
matter flavor wise. I'll if you feel better about it, yeah, you could help the person in front of you.
I just read it differently is all.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Well, if I'm going first,
I can also do something else.
Because
if you wanted to
normally
do the
on
track.
your turn, you could just say, I assist. The reason you might not want to just assist is because you are going to make it. You're essentially eating up the rounds, right? You have X number of rounds to get Y number of successes. And the other piece of the puzzle is you can say, I do nothing. If you look at your character and the current task at hand, you're like, I'm going to get in the way. You could just not do anything. Because it's not like D&D where helping always helps. You could try to help and make it worse.
I'm aware. So for dangerous creatures, then I will be on alert for dangerous creatures.
Mhm.
And can I get any bonuses from my background culture? Since way back, we kind of just did this. This was part of the job.
Because you've moved through
Going
the
out into the
space before.
wilderness. Yes, not this particular
Because
space,
specifically
but
the
wilds.
rules for culture are interacting with people from that culture, and is there also stuff related to that culture? Or that was
I
just
think
interacting with
so.
people or knowledge of it. I can
Let me go read.
pull that up because that's a cool idea.
I thought it was both, but that might be something else that
Yeah,
I'm
but in
conflating
the
it
meantime,
with.
you would be getting an edge or no edge, right?
I would be getting no edge, because I do not give myself an edge on entry
Yeah.
skills.
So then let's roll
Think about it.
baseline while I look up that rule, and if the edge would push it over, then we'll find
Perfect.
the answer.
We be on alert.
Okay, you gain an edge on tests made to recall lore about your culture, and on tests made to influence and interact with people of your culture. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so no, then no.
You're getting skills from your culture, which is what you'd be using.
Yep. Tier 2 of mine.
Tier 2, yeah. So I think the tier 2 is success with a consequence here, because it's a medium test to keep an eye out for all these dangerous creatures. But yeah, I think overall you are able to guide everyone through. But there are several large, sort of like vulture-like birds that are kind of moving about. Except unlike vultures that only eat dead things, you know that these things eat alive things. So you're constantly having to like keep an eye out. Like bother people point to these, so everyone's a little distracted by those, so the consequence is going to be a bane on the next hero to make a test in this montage. But that is one success.
Alright. I'll do it then, and then I'll negate it because L gives me an edge,
Mhm.
and then you're giving me a bane, right? So
Great.
Yep. And I'll take my help assist thing on this one then.
So yeah, so you have to roll it, L.
I know.
over
I
you
know,
roll
I
to
know.
assist.
And it would be a lead reason because I just get to use lead for everything.
Perfect.
That's probably 2. Tier 2.
Okay.
Tier 2, I think, is just you
Oh, the roll's
help, if I'm not mistaken. Pulling up the assist rules. Tier 2, your help grants the other creature an edge on their test. Yeah, so edge and Bane cancel out, which I think makes perfect sense. Yeah, you are kind of distracting your companions with the fact that, hey, there's these dangerous birds flying around, but also you are helping them stay on task in the meantime. So yeah,
Wait, I think I
Cheryl.
I think I have the roll with an edge, right? Because
You roll with an edge. 2 edges, 1 bane.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, your help. Yeah, because the intrigue thing.
The help
so you're
and the intrigue is
Sweet.
2 edge. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's
single
a-
edge.
What do you want skilled attribute do you want me to use for track?
I think it's the wisdomy one. Intuition.
Okay.
Makes no sense unless
Yeah,
you have a case for
intuition
something
with
else.
an edge roll. Do I get a +2 for my skill, or is that not how we do that?
Yep, you have +2 from your skill.
Okay. Oof, 16.
16 is a tier 2.
2.
But I don't think this is particularly hard yet, as it hasn't rained in a few days and is just starting to rain. So yeah, that's just a success. As it goes on and on, though, it is getting a little bit harder, but you are able to maneuver through these woods following the tracks that, like, Casper literally brought you to some tracks, so you've been kind of following and following and following, but eventually you start to get to parts where the rain gets in the way and you're looking after the birds and you're having to be quiet, but you're still making progress, and you can tell the general direction that people have gone. And I will say, you're thinking it might even be the man that you're looking for based on his height. There's a chance that you're on the right track. Who will take the
Frank,
next
do you want to
turn?
go, or can I? I'm gonna bargain with Alex otherwise.
You can go. I have
Okay.
to think
Uh,
something to do.
I don't know if I objectively have any skill for this, but I took the wood elf stat block for my ancestry.
Yeah.
I am literally a fairy summoner. I feel like going through a forest should be something I should be pretty good at, even if I don't know
What
why.
are your 2 Woad Elf stat blocks? One is
I
saving
have.
throws.
I don't think there are anything like that. One of them is the saving throws
Yeah,
thing,
what's the
which is
other
like otherworldly grace.
Yep.
And then the other one is the edge on checks to recall lore. So I don't think like mechanically
Yeah.
either of those make sense. What I can do.
Go ahead.
Oh my God. Well, I was gonna say, my skills. I have sneak and hide for intrigue. I have monsters, magic, and strategy for lore. I would try to sell either climb and exploration or sneak and intrigue for traveling the forest with the help of my fairies, but I don't really like. I mean, none of this is like cut and dry, like
Yeah.
mechanically as it's stated. So
I'll say this. I think if you want to pick obstructing trees, vines, and brambles and use
Yes.
strength climb, I think that's valid. Or what I'll allow is, because you are using your fairies to help you, and it's sort of a teamwork strategy thing. I'll allow intuition, not intuition, the smart
Presence?
one. Reason. Reason to be like, hey team, where we
Okay.
go, and you're kind of like tactically moving through the trees, if that's the vibe you were thinking.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I was thinking like that fits. It's just more I thought like I did. Yeah, that works.
What were you thinking?
No, I mean it's just like I was thinking like presence because it just works, and I didn't know why. But like being able to, but like the idea of like telling my fairies, hey, here's how we should canvas the area makes sense too. So like I'm down for that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take either. I think whichever one's higher.
They're both too, so
Okay.
it's fine.
Yep. So
And you said I should be rolling. I have a skill because I'm using climb or sneak, or like is either of them?
If you
I
have the
can
climbs-
use sneak, I'd like to use sneak.
sneak, I think, wouldn't make as much sense for getting around trees and stuff. If you want to switch to dangerous creatures, I think sneak
No,
is fitting there.
I'm climb. I'm climb.
Okay.
All right. Presence climb coming at you.
Okay.
I don't get an edge because it's not intrigue, right?
Correct. It needs to be the
Okay.
intrigue skill group.
So no
Otherwise,
edge,
I'm
but
not-
I get a 2 from my skill.
Yeah, I'm okay.
3.
17. Okay. I was gonna say, I think this is easy with your whole squad of glowing fairies helping you. So that's success with a reward, which I'm gonna say gives an edge to the next hero to make a test. So Frank, when you make your test, you will have an edge, as you have this little squad of glowing fairies, helping guide the way through this particularly dangerous bit of the woods. So we're up to 3 successes and 0 failures.
Well, it's bad news. So I'm here.
Listen, Frank's got
Dr. Moreau.
he's got nature.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up using nature here.
For which of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues?
Oh god, the issues went up in chat.
Oh god,
I
where?
can post them again. And
I think just also reset. So give me a sec.
yeah, I'll put the star just means that someone already did that one, but I've said you can do all of them twice.
Oh, how kind.
A generous god.
Well, also, otherwise, what would round 2 be? Just be we did 4 of the 5, and we only have one more.
I think getting lost. I can reason. No, now the music's gone. Why?
I hate when the music just goes away.
Mhm.
I can reason that. I could just reason that I've been here before.
Yeah, 100%. I think you have been here before. Why have you been here before? To find plants. So you can literally follow the tracks of this is where someone would go, not based on like footprints and footpaths. It's like this is where these flowers would grow. So yeah, I'll take nature and reason. I think that makes perfect sense. And I think that'll be a
Can we
medium.
not do reason?
A medium.
Can we do
test.
intuition?
Intuition
No.
is like sensing, guiding.
It's fine. We could just do reason.
Okay. Jesus
All right, well,
Christ.
just good.
I said medium, right?
Yeah.
That's a success with a reward on a natural 19 or 20. Oh, that's an 8. Wait. 8?
No, he didn't
18
put he didn't
minus
put his
1. Or 19 minus 1.
but he didn't put his skill in, so it really should be 20 on the nose.
Or 21, right? Or 20. Yeah, because 19.
20.
You could just say I'm goaded with it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, you have been here before. You know exactly where you're going. And yeah, I think the reward is you're gonna gain a hero token as you've now gotten through like the dangerous parts, and you're like kind of following along and be like, oh good, I know where we are, and you can kind of just lead the way. That's 4 successes. So in just one round, you've successfully completed this montage test, and you're able to confidently guide the group into a part of the wood you haven't been to in probably a year and a half, and it's a little different. I'm just gonna put y'all on this little screen. What do we see? You see a strange, like, pretty thin but like multi-trunk tree. Very, only a few inches in diameter for each of these trunks, but one solid tree with big green leaves and vibrant red flowers, but it's oozing an unnatural green sap. Beyond that is a patch of brambles, and you can see that thin roots are stretching from the plant into what appears to be dead or dying bodies. Among the dead or dying bodies, you notice a tall human man with short brown hair and a short human woman with long red hair. They begin, as you enter this area, they begin to cough and convulse violently. And you, as the doctor leading the way, know intuitively that without help, these people are moments away from death. And this tree with the red ooze literally uproots and moves a few feet over, as though it is guarding this space. So I'm gonna say with that crit and the whatchamacallit, very fast montage test, one, you don't have the bad things, which I will not tell you about, but the good news is you all are, I think, just automatically gonna get initiative on this fight. So what I want y'all to do is put your minis, can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Yes,
sure.
sir.
I think we'll say minis can go anywhere in this blue line, anywhere in the circle. And any sort of like trees you're seeing here are potential like areas for concealment and also difficult terrain. And the like massive thing of brambles in the top right are a mechanic. They are a, how do I put this? Like a terrain feature. So running through brambles, typically not a good idea. But
Are they magical brambles?
they are not magical brambles, no.
Damn. Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna grab my paper notes for this. Brambles, here we go. So I got my brambles up. But yeah, start thinking about who is going first, as we are. I'm just saying, we're not rolling initiative. You just got it.
And the only obvious enemies we see are...
The tree. This thing that is.
Yep.
Okay. We see a token south of the tree. I don't know if that's intended.
That's Krishna's.
That's Krishna.
Krishna
Oh
has
my
seen
God, okay, I'm
seen
like,
the fight
yeah.
and is summoning stuff.
He's summoning the lads.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other two, how long did you say until
Moments.
they die?
Moments.
Moments. We have moments.
Player. These are people who are close to death. You have a chance to save them. Victories may be on the line.
Where are their bodies on the
They're the number 8s.
At 8.
the number 8s? Okay.
Yeah, that's almost certainly always going to be my NPC token.
How much do we care about Conrad and Tessa? That's the question.
Indeed.
Comment what?
Those two tokens are Conrad and Tessa.
You,
I am a
Sure.
doctor. I am set to do no harm.
I don't want people to die.
Is this rock a rock? No, that's like a cliff.
yeah, we'll just call it a rock. It is a cliff from when we were using it Tomb of Annihilation, but I'm just gonna call it a rock.
It's like a one of those things from Pokemon, one of the ledges.
Exactly, yeah.
Only like one way.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I go first. I go to the thing, and then Frank goes for the two folks over there, as fast as he can.
Frank does have like 6 or 7 movement.
These two up here? These
You're the
eights?
doctor. You're the doctor.
Yeah, I would like to, but I'm not going to be able to get there in time.
Oh.
I mean, I could just dash. I can run to them. I'll get there over the course of 2 turns.
Okay. Well, then let me go first and get whacked by this tree.
I'll
Yep.
also
And-
just mention again that these are hazards, these brambles, which means they have hit points and can be destroyed.
Well, we got the
Ooh,
right
okay.
individual for the job. Unless you think you need help. Either way, I'm going to go and distract the tree, regardless. So I'm going to do that first turn, unless someone else has a better idea.
Yeah, and
Your
it
markup.
has seen you all and is moving to engage.
Okay, I'll move here.
Okay.
I moved through 0.
Oh,
difficult
my
terrain.
apologies. I forgot an
Okay.
important note because I'm playing a bit. How many victories do y'all have?
2.
Two.
2. There are 4 of you. Plus 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. So I have 7 malice. Go ahead.
I start with 2. I gain 2 on my turn. I move my distance here. And I'm going to maneuver, mark tree.
Marking
That's it.
tree.
And then for my main action, which I only have 4. Want to do anything fancy? No. No, I don't. So we're just going to... Raiders all? Yeah. Banner Edge, none, I'm assuming?
On what?
This tree that I'm currently taking. Bonus to
I
penalties
guess
also
would
none?
concealment matter?
I have not.
Let's find out.
I don't think so, but-
I also don't think so. We'll take a quick peek. Concealment reads darkness, fog, invisibility, magic, and any other effect that fully obscures. No. Cover. When you line of effect to a creature or object by that target, at least half their form blocked by a solid obstruction. No, you're good.
Okay. In that case, Raiders all. Banner Edge, no. Bonus penalty, no. Click. What do we got?
It's
Tier 3.
This is melee 2, not melee 1.
Uh,
Because it uses your weapon, so I assume it would be.
I assume that's how that works. I don't know. Either way, it's either this or it's ranged, and it's the same. So
Ah, okay.
either way,
So that's a tier 3 result for 11 damage?
Yep.
Hot.
that's tier 3 for 11
Damn.
damage, and it's got a Bane on its next power roll.
Ouch. Okay, remind me about that Bane. I will do my best to remember. I'll give it a sad face.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, you come rushing up with your spear, and more of that sap just starts to ooze out of it as you strike it. Okay.
That's my turn.
Then it will go. The blighted plant will, I guess, just come on up to you, because you're the only one nearby. Yeah, it'll step forward to here. It ignores difficult terrain thanks to its One with Nature ability. It is going to use Blighted Bludgeoning, and I will spend 2 Malice for the bonus effect. So that's going to be power roll. Actually. Yeah, that's fine. So no bonus, or wait, no, bonus is 3? 3? Plus 3, I'm not used to this screen. Okay, 15, so it's a tier 2 result. Is your presence less than 0?
No.
Okay.
And you would take a Bane, but it doesn't matter, right?
Right, a Bane will push it to 13. Thank you for the reminder.
Yep, and that's consumed.
Okay, so yeah, you take 13 damage as it slams into you with one of its branches, and you're going to gain a resource called Blight. So you have 4 Blight. Also, note that you have been targeted by that ability, which will be different if it targets you a second time. That is its first turn. Moving it on to, or anything for its maneuver. No, I think. Actually, yeah, why not? It'll move to here, and it's gonna shove you into that rock. So a power roll plus what's its might? Plus 3. Tier 1. Which I believe is... Does that do something bad for it?
I think that's
only
grabbing.
That's grabbing, okay. Yeah, shove. Knockback is... Oh yeah, just push 1.
Ability's
Oh, what's
one.
your stability?
Yeah, my stability's 1. I got nowhere.
Yeah,
One,
you
I got nowhere.
stand strong, you push your spear up in the way and block the strike. That's its first turn. Who is up next?
You can go, Christian. I don't have a...
Are we trying to get Frank out to the things? Otherwise, you and I should probably go.
Frank is going that way, but I think order of operations isn't gonna
Order matters,
matter
right?
much. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
time doesn't technically advance.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
And
I'm
end
gonna go
of
then.
round is what you care about.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna go. So at the beginning of my turn, I'm gonna spawn 4 bell ringers. It doesn't really matter where they go. Okay, I'll walk up, and then this is annoying. Yeah, that's fine. So the bell ringer's gonna go over here and make a melee. Over here, and make a free strike. They're all gonna make free strikes on this thing, so that's gonna be 6 damage.
6 damage total. Alright, it takes 6.
And it's
Damage.
next attack against it gets double edge.
Double edge on the next attack. Okay.
Yeah,
very
every
good.
bell ringer attack gives an edge to, and they stack.
Alright, so I'll let you keep track of that.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep an eye on it, and then
And so the
spawn.
other ones did a ranged attack essentially.
yeah,
Neat.
it's range. They all summons have a range 5 or a melee 1.
Okay.
Like they can do either.
So that, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll put that guy in that square then.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spawn 2 Orcus guards. I'm gonna spend 3 essence to spawn 2 of these.
Oh, I should make bell ringers small, right?
Oh, small. Yeah, they're huge. Okay, yeah, and it's gonna be another 10 damage to. Where am I standing? Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So this guy is gonna go over here. And so it's gonna be another 10 damage, just free
Jesus
strikes from
Christ.
the Orcus guards.
Okay, minus 10 damage. Nice.
Okay, and then I'm done. Do you want me to delete these bell ringers and make them small? I can.
Oh,
real
yeah,
quick.
do one at a time though. They should come out small now.
Okay, sure.
Great. Okay.
Do you wanna? Somebody, do you wanna go?
Well, I'm up now.
Mm, I'm
It's gonna take
afraid
its
if I-
second.
You might be up now.
Oh yeah.
Because if I do, it costs 1 to do, and if I do it, it fucks up. How long does the bell ringer thing last?
It's just for the round, but I mean it's fine. I mean I'm gonna have like infinite of those. Don't worry about that.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna wait because I need to hope I roll a 2 at least on my D3.
Okay.
So I can roll a 2 or 3.
Even with our 2 victories.
I need to get up to 4.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
So I think we're gonna start with the maneuver to shove Frederick into that wall, because that was fun. Power roll +3. Tier 1. Frederick's holding strong. But then this thing is going to get mad and rip its roots out of the ground and whip at everyone. I'm gonna spend 3 malice, putting me down to 2 to use its uproot ability, which is burst 1. Each enemy and object in the area. Power roll +3. That is a tier 3 result, not a crit.
But not a crit.
So everyone in melee of it is going to take 7 damage. Slide 3, and the target takes 3 blight. Do you have any shenanigans, Krishna?
No, I mean it's just like L's gonna take. Not that.
I'm gonna take less than that. Yeah.
You can.
L is gonna take.
That works against AOE
That's gonna-
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Neat.
You're targeting with an ability, right?
It's burst 1. And targets each object and each enemy and object in the area.
Yeah, if it targets, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Sorry, I didn't.
You're good. I mean, it's weird scenario. First time seeing it.
Just read the. Oh, what the fuck?
It's half rounded down though, right? Assuming it. I'm taking half rounded down.
It's gonna be half twice because there's no 2 next to you.
Okay.
Why the what is this thing called? Is it not Orcus guard? Am I dumb?
I think that's right. I can try to pull up Summoner.
I got it. Orchid guard. Okay. Each non-Orchid guard ally takes half damage from abilities while within 1 square of the Orchid guard. Whenever the Orchid guard reduces damage this way, they take damage equal to half their maximum stamina, and their free strike damage increases by 1. So first of all, Alex, I was wrong. Give yourself back 2 HP. It's a 4 out of 5, so you gain 2.
+2.
And then, yeah. So what's gonna happen is L
It doesn't
is going to
sound like it
take.
stacks, but
What?
it doesn't sound like the Orcus guard ability stacks from multiple Orcus guards, but that might be me.
Takes half damage from abilities. Yeah, you're right. So, you're gonna take half L. The Orchid guards are gonna die.
And the bell ringer.
Yeah, the bell ringer will also die. So I'm gonna delete the bell ringer.
But one Orchid would die, right? The other
Both,
one
it's
would still-
AoE. You're like they. Oh, well, I guess the other one's not gonna trigger. That's weird. Hang on.
Yeah, it would go to 1, right?
Yeah. Right, because it didn't reduce damage that way. Right. So okay, yeah, it's gonna go to 1. You're right. So this one is dead. The south one's dead. The north one is going to go to 1.
And then, so it was 7 damage, which partially got prevented. It's going to slide you 3 directly into that rock. So
This rock.
that'll be
Slide 2.
Well, hang on,
slide
hang
2.
on,
So
hang
you'll
on.
take 4 damage from that.
But you're also gonna heal 4 because I'm gonna spend a recovery to heal you for 4. To give
Incredibly.
you 4 temp HP.
So, in what order? I guess doesn't really
He got
matter.
the temp HP first. It's when the
Okay.
Orchid guard died. So
Well, this is all simultaneous,
it's-
but it's fine. Well, they'll make it easier to remember. So yeah,
I'll leave my HP right here.
exactly, yeah.
yeah.
And you're gonna gain 3 blight. If I didn't already say that. How much blight?
You did not?
How much blight do you have total?
7.
Great. Okay. That was its maneuver and its action. Will end their turn there with my 2 malice. So Bernard or Karina.
I'll go and I'll roll a d3 and hope I don't roll a 1. Okay. That thing still has the double-edged thing, Chris?
Yeah, it does. It's still the end of the
Okay.
round.
I'll go. My movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll do Shadow Rush. Actually, whatever, Alex, wherever you think I should place so I can move 3 up. I know diagonals are a little weird. Here, I guess, move 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That'll work. So you're like charging forward or teleporting?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and I'll do Shadow Rush.
Okay. In response, it's gonna spend. I'm gonna spend 2 malice to use like headbutting the earth. Trigger a creature within distance targets. You're using a melee ability here, right?
Let me link it. I'll put myself back here. They don't count any of these rolls. This is just so you can read it.
Yeah, melee
'Cause I didn't
ability.
do
Okay.
any edges.
Yeah, so you charge in. Trigger a creature within distance, which is melee 1, targets the plant with a melee ability after charging or moving 2 or more squares in a straight line towards them. So because you're moving 3 squares, it's gonna get to use this ability. So I'll put you there. And it just basically like as you're coming in, it will just put its like one of its trunks on you and just slam you face first in the ground. So you're gonna get knocked prone and take 5 damage before the triggering ability is resolved. So you are
Okay,
you show up here. Yeah, go ahead, Al.
Yep.
Are we sure Shadow Rush doesn't get around that, by the way? Since he's not actually in range when he uses the triggering ability.
You can move up to 3 squares straight towards the target before the strike, which deals extra damage equal. Well, it's before the strike.
Oh, before the strike. Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Um,
It's still using the ability. I don't know. Yep.
yeah,
fair.
it is. It is
So
weird. I
I-
think the
yeah.
intent of the move is to be able to deal with any sort of charge effect.
Look, if you ever think that's anti-charge,
Yeah.
this is close enough
Yes,
to
yes,
charge.
yes.
So
Yeah.
like,
Okay, so you take 5 damage and you are knocked prone before your ability is resolved. So you could, in theory, interrupt. Can you?
well,
No.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able. So yeah, you're stuck finishing your attack while prone.
You're gonna get 2 surges.
Sorry, because I was thinking, I take damage.
Yep.
Did this consume this main action?
You're-
because I can reaction
So
teleport.
it's midway through that ability triggering. So that ability, you've queued up a Shadow Rush. Shadow Rush is going to finish happening, but you're just going to finish happening on the ground. But yeah, if you have a thing that
No,
says
that's fine.
take damage, teleport, you could teleport to be standing. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because I'll use my reaction then to. Let me just link it.
That's
This was a blunder special.
pretty nutty. Yeah, we don't get knocked down; we get teleported.
Yeah,
Could you not link
You have to hit.
There's a little
There's
bubble.
a bubble in the top left.
bubble? Thank you. So you gotta take the high, take
Incredible.
2,
Yeah.
and then
Wait, and you
Teleport.
can teleport to flanking.
Yeah.
exactly.
So yeah,
And that's a tier 3.
we watch as this thing goes to slam you, slams your head down. The moment your head hits the ground, you just appear flanking behind it.
Bro already had double edge.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But now I actually
Triple edge.
finished my Shadow Rush with double edge, right?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your shadow rush with no bonus.
Al, do you said I have surges or don't have surges? I just need
You
to
will have
spend
it's just once you do the damage that you can then spend on the damage you just did, or
So
do whatever you
double
will
edge.
with.
no bonus or penalty. So that's tier 3 because
Tier
it
3,
doubles
yep.
up.
Tier 3 result. Yeah, 16 goes to 15. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, you take.
2 surges.
It's going to be more than
Okay.
that. So it's going to be 15 plus 2 from Barbed Tail, so it
Mhm.
turns into 17. And L, how many surges?
2.
2. So
And that's my trigger.
that's 15 to 17 to 21.
Minus
then his mark.
21.
And mark for 4.
Minus
For another 4, right?
4.
And then I gain a heroic resource because I spent a surge.
Yeah, you slash at this plant with a scythe, reaping through it. You're knocking branches off it left and right as this blighted, sort of unnatural sap is oozing out of it. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, I have no more actions to take, so we can... Oh, wait a minute. That's not true.
Oh wait, I lied.
Hmm.
That was my action, and then my reaction. I don't want to use my maneuver to teleport. These are trees, right?
Yeah, it's like trees
Like
and
the
brush
rest of me?
and bramble. And, yeah.
I'll teleport behind the tree and
Okay.
hide.
You got it. I'm gonna use my first villain action at the end of your turn, called Blightstorm. So it is burst 5, so that's gonna hit everyone except Bernard. And I'm gonna roll power roll. Oh, I don't roll actually at all. So each target must make an intuition test.
Uh-oh.
Intuition test. Well, we could hero thingy these. It sounds like.
Yeah.
If we need to hero tokens.
Yeah.
Intuition
After?
test.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Yeah.
Wait. When could we spend hero tokens before we know if we
After you
fail?
fail. After you fail.
After you fail. Okay.
Intuition test. No nothing. No nothing.
Krishna, how does this work with your buddies?
Does it trigger a save?
It's a test, not a save.
Nothing, I don't think.
So they just each have to make the test.
Yeah, they have stat blocks, so I'm
Okay.
pretty sure they do. Yeah,
Um,
they all have a +0.
So I'll go backwards. So Frederick, that's a tier 2.
Tier 2.
You are frightened until the end of your turn. It says EOT, so I assume yeah, frightened until the end of your turn.
All right, squads do it as a group, so this is for them. They fail.
Okay, they fail. So as a reminder, frightened means I thought I wrote down, but I didn't. And here it is, conditions. Frightened. When a creature is frightened, any ability roll they make against the source of their fear takes a bane. If that source is a creature, their ability rolls made against the frightened creature gain an edge. A frightened creature can't willingly move closer to the source of their fear if they know their location or of that source. If a creature gains the frightened condition from one source while already frightened by a different source, new condition replaces the old one. So you watch as it sort of starts flinging out this ooze, and it hits your eyes, hits your body. You start to panic, and you are frightened until end of turn. Karina, is that also tier 2?
Yes, because can't you spend a hero token to just automatically pass?
If you
the
fail,
save?
you can
That's
spend a
save.
hero token
That's
to pass. But
Wait, you can do that
But
for
this
a
is
skill
this
check?
is not a save. This is a test.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, the frightened
You can
is
spend a hero token to re-roll a test. You must use the new roll.
Yes, this is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
take the fear. Sorry, you said the fear condition is you take the bane on attacks.
And they have an edge attacking you.
Yes.
Okay,
And you can't willingly
I'll
move
just
closer.
take it.
Okay. So
What's the preferred fear icon? I always forget.
I usually do
The guy with his face.
either do the skull,
Yeah,
the
like the
broken
face,
skull, or
right?
the sad face is usually what I do.
Broken.
Oh no, the
skull.
bottom row. There's a guy holding his face, screaming, and it's, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
your-
thought.
yeah,
That was
that's
Doing
your-
right.
that one.
And then all your little buddies are they get what they get that
They got a tier 1 result.
they got tier 1.
Did they take
And
damage?
so did you, right?
I also did, yes.
No. So the target must move their speed in a straight line away from the plant, and your frightened save ends.
You're saying on our turn we do.
No, this
right?
happens now
Yeah.
for the people for tier 1 result.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay, let me look at
and
this
then-
movement.
L, you're the only one with blight, right?
Correct.
You gain 4 blight and you start to convulse.
Uh-oh.
Isn't like putting two numbers in there, I guess.
So start of your turn, something's gonna happen. All right, so
Oh, sorry. I should roll for my Orcus guard too, who's alive.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a -1.
Frank, what was the question?
Am I supposed to help L now?
That's up to you.
Yeah. So you watch as this thing just starts spreading out this wave, this storm of sap, and you watch as Vit and his fairies just flee past you, but Frederick and Karina seem to be holding strong but look
Oh.
panicked.
It and his bugs.
Bugs, excuse
Yeah,
me.
excuse me.
Bugs.
bugs.
You're absolutely right. So I'm out of Malice, and that was my villain action for the round, so it is over to Bernard.
So, in reality, I'm not going to help El, because I'm going to think he's fine. But
Yeah, that's
also,
fine.
in reality, I don't have any way of actually helping people on my chart. I'm just, flavor-wise,
A doctor, yeah.
a doctor.
Get out there, dude. I think I'll also, Frank, on my turn, I'm gonna get out there and try and help you with these citizens because I can't move towards
Yeah,
this thing.
I will say you all recognize that the tendrils doesn't take a doctor to realize that the tendrils like going into their skin and stuff, probably breaking that connection is key. So even just getting to them is half the battle.
I can save them next turn, I'm pretty sure. My gang.
Okay, so Bernard, that's
I'm going to move there, and then I'm going to give up my second action to go here. What happens when I go into the tendrils?
So activate. A creature enters a square of brambles without shifting, which is what you did. These are difficult terrain, so it's going to cost double movement to move through. So you'll move 2 spaces shorter, and you're going to take
Okay,
one.
does this count as me being slowed? Because I can't
No.
be slowed.
No,
Okay.
I think it's a different condition. So yeah, so you're going to take 1 damage per square of brambles that you moved through. And these are difficult
That gives a
terrain.
resource, I think.
Because he took damage? Yeah, you're right.
I think he gets resource.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
good.
he also gets some at the start of his turn. Yeah, there he is. He's a angry man.
What's this say? Each time. Nope. Okay. So that was move. Move. Anything for your maneuver?
No, it was... Is this not how this works? It's move, and then you give up your maneuver in order to gain an additional move?
Let me
Oh,
see
you might
here.
be. I thought it was action, but you might be
It's
right.
convert
you
your
convert
main
your
action
main action into a maneuver or one action, right? Is that not what I'd be doing here?
Let's take another look.
I see this for converting your main action. Let me read about maneuvers.
Yeah, I didn't think you could. Maneuvers, you can aid attack, catch breath, escape, grab, hide, knockback, stand up. Main action, charge, defend, free strike, heal. Man, you can turn your
Just
action into an
here.
additional move action or a maneuver. There's no, yeah, so you turned your action into a move. You still have a maneuver left, but I don't think there's anything useful you could do.
Knock back the tendrils.
I mean, I'm good.
Well, knockback works on creatures. That's not a creature.
What is a creature if not...
Go on.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, so that's your turn.
Can't do anything. Yeah.
All right, so end of round. We're gonna roll a d2. That is a 2.
We're gonna win.
We're gonna roll a d4. So Tessa takes 1 damage. That is very lucky. You can see out of the corner of her eye she sees you and looks sort of pleadingly over to you. That's the end of the round. We move on to round number 2. So I'll reset both my initiative slots. There are 4 of you, and it is the second round, so again 6 malice, putting me at 6.
Alex,
Yep.
I have a question.
Please.
So, the brambles.
Yep.
If my things fly, are they going to be affected by the difficult terrain?
No.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if that was like a blanket rule.
Yeah, it's they're I think they're only 1 square tall. So like those 2 people are in there. So if you were to share a space with them, yes, you would take the damage, but you could fly over the 1 space of brambles. That's no problem.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. They're also my things are also tiny / minuscule.
They'd still have trouble with the thorns and brambles if they're like rushing.
So they'd probably
'cause you
want
could
to
always
attack,
shift
but-
through. Yeah.
They can attack the thorns though.
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of them, but they could do it.
All right,
Okay.
Hero's turn, right?
Heroes.
Let me go first to see what
turn.
terrible thing happens to me.
Sure.
Then you guys can do
Oh,
something
okay,
about
sure.
it.
Yeah, start of your turn. What happens? Well, let's read about blight. Blah 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 blah. A creature starts their turn with 10 or more blight, expends their blight. So go ahead and lose all your blight. Then, before taking their turn, they must shift up to their speed towards the nearest creature. already done, and make a melee free strike against them.
Yes.
So yeah, you're just gonna do a melee free strike against
This is so good.
creature. Look,
Easy.
you are overwhelmed with a sense of panic, anger, desperation, and you strike out faster than your senses and abilities would normally allow. Doing a total of, was that 7 damage?
That is plus smiter at 9 damage. Nope, 7 damage.
7 damage. All right, you got it. So you hit it.
And then I'm
for
gonna
7
burn a mark and I'm gonna
damage.
heal.
Insane. Great.
Oh.
So that is then before taking their turn. Yeah. So now it's your turn as normal.
Am I blight 0?
Blight 0.
Expend all blight.
Yeah, you got
Okay,
you got
perfect.
pretty lucky with how that all shook out.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you are very scared.
Start my turn. Tap, tap, tap for the 1 hit. I'm at 8 suddenly. We like this.
Wait, the attack was with a Bane, right? Because you were afraid.
True. Attack was with the Bane. Didn't matter though.
You still pushed to 12. Yeah. Good catch, Tommy.
Okay, yeah.
You want to come in here, Tommy?
He's
He's
scared.
scared.
He can't.
No, I'm afraid. I think I might go teleport out there with Bernard and help the folk.
How does it work? You can't use an ability that would automatically move you, I suppose, as well.
I don't like the idea that I can just teleport towards him to get around not having to move toward him
Let's
Perfect.
read
because I'm afraid. So it's like,
conditions. A frightened creature can't willingly move closer to their source of their fear if they know the location of that source. Yeah, so
yeah, I wouldn't.
you wouldn't be able to teleport
I'm not
to
going
it either,
to.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because teleport literally reads when you teleport, you move from one space to another space instantaneously.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
following rules apply to teleporting, blah, blah, blah.
Like it wouldn't even mechanically make sense where it's like I can't.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, it
legs
makes sense,
can't
makes
walk
sense.
me there, but my brain
Yeah.
can teleport me there. It's like,
In that case, since we're already all hyped up for battle, we're going to let out a nice quality battle cry, and we'll see what happens with my maneuver.
Okay. Very
No
fitting
Bane.
considering what's happening right now.
Yeah, no Bane or Edge, because this is not an attack. No bonuses or penalties. 18. Everybody gets 3 surges.
3 surges.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
barely.
Assuming everyone's
Yep,
within 10. I thought
everyone's
they were.
within 10,
I wasn't
yeah,
sure
you got
about it, actually, now.
I got 3
Okay.
surges. All right.
3 surges.
Okay.
Surges
3
is
surges for everyone. Not me, though. And we're just going to whack it again.
Okay.
Why not? And probably heal. I still have a Bane, since it's not the end of my turn. Bonus penalties, sir. Tier 2. 9 damage. And you have a Bane on your next power
9
roll.
damage.
And I'm going to finish healing to full, because
Okay.
that's worrisome.
Yeah. Help me remember the Bane.
Yep, that's my turn.
That is
And I'm no longer
your
frightened.
turn. Okay. At the end of your
Oh, I'm going to move 1 down to Whitman's Rock.
sure, excellent choice. I think at the end of your turn, instead of taking my turn, I'm going to use a villain action. I'm going to use Blighted Growth. So you watch as the tree grows
Oh boy.
to size 3. They appear to be faster and more stable, and are going to probably hit you much harder. And then yeah, I guess I'll take my turn. I think that's how that works. Does anyone remember if that's not how that works?
How what works?
I'm pretty confident.
Villain action?
Villain action. I don't remember if villain action burns like an initiative slot or not.
Bro, I cannot imagine what you did takes up your entire turn.
That's
Well, no, it's he's
He gets-
saying that
he
it was
doesn't take his
above
turn at
priority.
all.
Like, that's
Yeah,
priority.
just-
yeah.
It would just deny
I have no
him
idea.
this particular turn.
No, I'll just go for
Right
now
now.
and I'll look it up later. I'm pretty sure it's just a thing. So yeah, we're gonna kick it off with you're the only one there.
Come get me.
Yeah, is there a better way to do this? Sure. I'm gonna move to here, and we're gonna maneuver slam you into the wall.
Does it have enough movement to get there?
At speed 10.
Damn.
So,
never mind.
yes.
We learned something though.
Yes, it does. yeah, it's just like moving with these
Stupid rock.
tall trunks there now. Yeah, so we're gonna maneuver, push you to power bonuses.
Take a bane.
3, thank you. So it should be 3. We're gonna push to 1. So now this is with the bane included. It's still just barely a tier 2 result, which would push you 2 normally, but down to 1.
Down to
So
1.
you take 3 damage. So that was its maneuver. For its action, it is going to use its... Which of these moves does more damage? I guess... How strong do you look?
I mean, like physically strong?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay. Then we'll do this other one. Yeah, it's going to use Blighted Bludgeoning.
Just lied.
Again, I'm gonna spend 2 malice. So that's gonna be a power roll with a +3, but because I used Blighted Growth, it's +2 damage bonus. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, and you said I already used the Bane. Okay, so
Yes.
this is a tier 1 result. This +2 damage, +1 blight, and potency increased by 1. It's a lot of words. So you're going to take 11 damage. You're going to gain 3 blight. And it would be presence less than 1. But so it would actually be presence less than 2 now. What is your presence?
My presence is less than 2.
Okay, so you are now blighted. You don't know what that... Oh, yeah, creature afflicted with blighted gains 2 blight at the end of each of their turns when they're in combat. The blight doesn't disappear after finishing a respite, and we will talk about that later.
Nobody get near me.
It doesn't go away.
Okay, so
Effective.
that is turn 1 for this creature. Over to the rest of the heroes.
Anyone else can go. I'm gonna jump in after whoever goes next with.
Bernard, do you want to go, bro? Do you want to just get closer
Yeah,
to the
I'll
people?
take
Just charge through the
I
brambles.
move my 3 because I moved 7 baseline.
Yeah, so take 3
Help
damage.
out the lady on the right. Help out the lady on the right if you can, because I'll help out the lady on the left.
Dude on the left, yeah.
I
And,
mean,
and,
if you just surge or potency for anything.
and
while
you
you're
are running over like desiccated corpses in this bramble patch. These appear to be the only living beings in there.
Okay. And I just have to hit the bramble?
You tell me what you want to do. You think you could, yeah, striking the bramble would be an option.
What I do is, I'm using my hands. I would probably try and rip this lady out of there and just, like, pick her up and just
You got it.
get her out.
I'm gonna say, if that's what you're doing with your action, no roll required. If you want to try to like use the grab maneuver, there would probably be a roll for it.
No, my intent is to just, like, literally pick her up and walk out with her.
Yeah, you got it. You can take your action to just lift her up, and you're good to go.
Yep.
You heard Alex said though. You can use a grab maneuver.
You could, and then you could move right
Oh,
out
the
this
other
turn.
I'm pretty sure if you fail the grab maneuver, they hit you.
Well, they're basically unconscious, so that probably wouldn't happen. But I might punish you for like.
The vines
The
might
vines,
smack
yeah.
him or something, yeah.
But yeah, so we'll say that this woman is hoisted carefully, safely up on your shoulder, and is no longer being threatened by the vines. You rip all these, like, they're like pretty thin, like tendrils. It's almost like an IV tube, if you would, like just really fragile. Just pops right out and seems to be doing better. She's no longer convulsing, and she is breathing, and she whispers a barely you can hear it through the rain, like thank you in your ear.
All in a day's work.
Anything else for your turn?
Well, I can't move anymore, so no.
All right.
Wait,
I don't know if you want to.
did you
you
use
could
maneuver?
spend a
Is my
catch
I-
wind.
picking her up here?
So what I was saying is you can either spend a maneuver to try to pick her up, and
Is my action picking her up? Can I spend it to convert it into more movement?
if you want to risk picking her up with your maneuver, I'm gonna make you roll for it. But if you're gonna burn your whole action, no roll needed.
Not going to risk maneuver.
Okay.
Doing that.
Yeah, then you very carefully get her out of there and pick her up. But you still have your maneuver if you want to heal off it or something.
Or pick up the other guy.
No, I got the other guy because I can't even move towards this tree. So
This tree's gonna kill me, by the way. Just quickly.
I'm probably gonna help you. I'm
yeah,
coming to help.
you have a friend coming.
One man
I guess-
tanking the solo.
I guess I would maneuver to try and heal myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
so you go
catch
forward.
your breath. Yep.
A 30 health.
I don't see this under maneuver though.
Should
Catch
be-
breath. There it
yeah,
is. Never
spend
mind.
recovery.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay. That your turn.
Yep.
Back to
Oh,
you.
it takes me to
jump in.
max.
You're
Yeah,
jumping
I'm
in.
gonna jump
Hesitation's
out.
weakness.
I'm gonna spend
Okay, you got it.
a malice or spend a thingy.
Oh, I've.
So I go. Wait, how many victories are we at? Sorry.
2.
2. Thank you. So I'm gonna go down to 3 heroic resource. Roll a d3. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to move 3, and then use my maneuver to teleport 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And I'm going to use.
So you will take 1 damage for landing in the brambles.
Yeah, it's fine. That's actually what I wanted anyway.
You can teleport out.
Exactly. I'll take 1 step and teleport after this. I'll use Twin Reaping, and you said I can attack the brambles,
Yep.
right? It's on them?
Yep.
I'm going to attack 1 on the person, and then 1, I'm going to attack the patch, if you'll let me, in front of Dr. Moreau, just so he gets one step of not taking damage.
Perfect. Yeah. Targets 2 creatures
So
or
I
objects.
attacked 8 above me, and then to my southeast.
Yeah, they only have 3 HP, so I'm gonna delete this patch, and I'm gonna delete
And then, free them.
patch under them, and they
And then
are
I'm gonna
now
step-
freed.
Here, and I'm going to take damage from this.
Yep.
Let me just make sure it's not
Oh,
an attack.
he's cooking. Oh yeah.
You take damage, yeah, and then you can teleport up to 4, but I can't go towards the tree.
So you wouldn't even be able to
So
move
I'm gonna-
that. You wouldn't even be able to move one to the left because that's towards the tree.
It
Isn't
doesn't
it
reduce the
parallel
distance.
with the tree?
Oh, then
This is all.
I
11.
read that a long time ago. I do not remember.
I feel like I'd have to be able to move left, right.
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
say,
I
we'll
feel
say
like
go for it.
reducing distance is a good
Yeah,
way.
you can't
to-
start making up rules for distance that don't have the rules for distance, right? So he maintains distance as he moves laterally.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to teleport 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, and I'll take my damage.
Speaking of rules, I meant to do something else, but let me know if it's okay. When it hit me last, I'd like to spend 2 hero tokens.
To do what?
What?
Use recovery.
Yeah, I'll allow. We're learning the game. That's fine.
Then
You're also
2 hero
still
tokens?
You're also.
It's gonna hit me for all my
you're
HP
also
on this
solo
turn.
tanking. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
That's
dare
literally
you
gonna hit
take
me
this
for all my
valuable
HP.
resource when you were putting your body on the line?
Okay, I'll be adding
I
HP.
just- And Alex, it's end of turn. Fear goes away. You have to roll for it.
End of your turn, it goes away. Yeah, because
Okay, so I passed my turn.
yours
and
is end of
Fear
turn.
goes-
Krishna's is saving throw.
Okay,
Yep,
it goes away. And I
We're
passed.
down to 2 hero tokens.
Okay.
Thank you for your service.
All right, so that's that's not what I wanted. All right, so time for its second turn. I'm sitting on 4 malice.
Wait, did 8 go with Karina with the teleport, or did you just?
I don't think I can.
Okay, you just cut him out. Okay.
They're free to go. They'll both. Maybe
Uh,
Bernard on his turn will grab him, and then he'll take them both.
Maybe. Yeah, I think we're. If it ain't broke. I'm just trying to look if I have any better.
Introduce me to this rock.
better maneuvers. No, we really do like that one too. I'm gonna push you in the rock. Bonus is 3. Roll a 1 and a 10. Tier 2 result, so you get pushed. 2 minus 1 is 1 for a total of 3 damage. You take 3 damage. As you just keep getting you keep blocking its strikes, but it keeps just slamming you into your back into this rock. But now it's going to use blighted bludgeoning, but is not going to pay the malice cost for it. It's just going to do it regular, which is a +3. Jesus Christ, is that a crit? That's not a crit.
No.
So it's tier 3 result. Because it is big, it has a plus to the damage bonus and plus to the blight. So you are going to take 18 damage and take 6 blight.
Oh my god.
Shout out to the hero token, L.
Yeah. Now L's paying attention. That is its turn. Who's up next?
Okay. I'm gonna. I mean, it's just me. I'm the only person left.
And you're afraid, right? Until
I am
save
afraid.
ends?
They are afraid.
And
Save
all the
end.
fairies are afraid, yeah.
Yeah, all my fairies are afraid. So I am gonna do some pretty fucking dark technology here.
Okay.
I am going to begin my move action. I am going to take the minion bridge maneuver to shift for free into any square that has one of my creatures in it. Whoops. It's maintaining distance.
You're
It's a
good.
straight line
Yep.
away, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of minion bridge, and then I'm going to use my remaining 4 units of movement to go here.
So that's
I am
difficult
going to-
terrain, that last spot. I don't know if you counted that.
Is it difficult terrain? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll stop here.
Okay.
And then I am going to sacrifice all of these.
Okay. We did say dark tech.
I am going to spawn 4 of these because of like the start of turn thing.
Yeah.
This fucker is still just here, and actually, this guy is gonna fly into the brambles and die.
What? Okay. Yeah, all out.
Okay, and then I'm gonna spawn. Use call forth. For another 4 sprite dandelites. So I'm spending 3 essence. So it's 1 plus my essence. These are all 1 squad.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Mm-hmm.
And then they are. Oh, tell me I have the range for. Okay, I'm gonna. Forgive me, Alex. I have my summoning range is 7.
Yeah,
I'm
you're fine,
summon them
you're fine.
1.
Yeah, your
Okay.
Vit is smarter
And
than
they're
you are.
all. They are all going to make ranged attacks on the tree.
Perfect.
So this is going to be 8 free strikes,
Okay.
each for 2 fire damage.
Okay. So that's 16 damage.
16 fire, yeah. I don't know if they have any vulnerabilities or anything, but I'm trying.
It does make it so they can't use one of their malice abilities. They can't use, but no, they're not weak to fire.
Okay. Well, these squad is making like they're taking like an attack formation
Hell yeah.
and dealing their 16 fire damage.
What do we? So do we
And-
see them shooting like balls of light or like little fire bolts or like what? What is the? What is the?
Yeah, I think
aesthetic?
it's just gonna be like almost like fireflies. Like you'll just see motes like flying out of them.
Yeah.
But like when it lands on them, it like the element
Burns.
is determined.
Very cool.
And I am done. Oh, sorry, I should make my save. And I have like the wood elf thing. I think I save on like a 4 or something.
Yeah, you got some easier saves
5 or higher, yeah. So it's a D20, right?
because normally it's a 6. No, it's a D10. There are no
What the
there are no
fuck?
D20s
This is a
in this game.
terrible ability. Okay. Okay,
Well,
so I
nor-
save.
Better?
Yeah,
I thought
normally
10%
it's
sounds pretty
normally it's 6 or 10 or 6 or higher, and you push it to
Yeah, it
5
just
or higher.
increases by 10%, right?
Yeah, it's just, well, yeah, well, 20%, right?
Oh, yeah, 1
Yeah.
in 10, yeah.
Right.
One in
Which is
10.
pretty good. Yeah, so you succeed, you shake off the fear, and then everyone
good.
else who is afraid on your team is dead. So it's fine.
Yeah, no, my two pixies just like got sacked.
All right. Yeah, so I have no actions. I already spent my villain action for the round, so it's back to heroes.
And now, we're back at the top of the round, right? Did
Yeah,
everyone
it's
go
new
this
round.
Oh,
way?
everybody
to
went.
the top.
Everyone.
You
Okay.
get malice.
So end of
Wait.
round.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler.
No, sorry, go ahead. You're good. You're
Okay. End of round. The civilians do not take damage as you have freed both of them. They are safe from that end of round effect. We'll move on to round number 3. There are 4 of you, and the round is 3, so I gained 7 malice. I had 4, so that puts me at 11.
Let me just pick up the other person and then I'll move out.
Yeah, you can maneuver, pick them up. They're
Let me
probably
go
a willing
first.
participant.
Let me just go first so I don't die, please.
Okay.
I'm at 10. So, stupid tree. That's what you get, right?
Oh, you're
now.
at 10 blight.
Oh, so yeah, you
believe
get
so.
the free attack. Yep.
I get the free attack. Oh,
Good thing
This
the
is,
pixies are too far away.
good thing the pixies are too far away indeed. It's closest target, right? That's how that would have worked.
I don't remember. I'll look it up.
I keep looking in the wrong section for free attack every time.
Towards the nearest creature, you're correct, yeah.
Free weapon strike. No bane, no edge. Tier 1. Take 4 damage, and I'll burn recovery.
4 damage. Okay, yeah, you're taking away this thing. This thing is tough.
Chaos been like solo attack. Well, him and Vid have been attacking it.
The Bug Legion came to help.
Yeah, that's true.
16 fire damage.
It's true. It's a good amount.
Start my turn, and I attack a target. I need someone with a goddamn signature ability in range. What do you got, Vit?
I actually do, believe it or not.
All right, it's
am
you
I
and
in
me.
range?
You're in range. You gotta be in range. Surely you're in range, right?
I am.
Frederick looking around for someone to give orders to, and everyone's off in the bushes.
In that case, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be real funny when I hit this as a thing. Bonus penalty, none. Bane or edge, none. Tier 1.
10
Still-
scores of me. Yep, okay.
Good enough. Yep.
All
I
right,
do
so
9,
Alex, I
and he
have a
gets
thing
6.
called
Sorry.
Strike for Me.
Wait, let me get Christian's damage. Or sorry, El's damage first. What's the damage, El?
Yeah.
9 damage, and
9.
I'm going to burn recovery.
Damage. Okay, go ahead, Christian.
Okay, so now I have to roll. I have to roll a test. I'm using something called Strike for Me, which means I don't use a signature ability. My minions can instead roll, but I do a power roll to determine how many.
Oh,
Can.
very cool.
Okay, not great. So 3 of my minions will each make a free strike.
So that's,
So
6
that's
damage?
gonna be yeah, it's gonna be 6 damage exactly.
6 damage. It is winded.
Okay, cool.
And that's my turn. Oh, what happens to my blight? I forgot
Gone.
already.
Yeah, it wipes down to 0. Oh, wait, no, but you
But
have
no,
to
but I'm
away.
blighted though. What happened? Where am I
Oh, right. What does blighted do? Blighted. A creature afflicted with blighted gains 2 blight at the end of each of their turns. Whenever they're in combat. So yeah, you have 2 blight. So that
blight.
panic, that adrenaline, that anger is setting in.
This would have been disastrous if we were all clumped up, I think.
And I moved
Because
down.
I guarantate we would definitely prioritize
The
him and
rock.
his friend
at?
over,
Burning
like-
rocks.
The rock.
Move down farther.
Uh,
Move down one farther. Actually,
this,
I'm going down here.
this man is done with the
Oh, I'm
fucking
gonna
rock.
heal you, bro. Next turn, I'm
It's
gonna
fine.
heal
I'm
you.
just getting away from that rock. That's
Alright.
all right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna move 1, 2, 3.
Goodbye, minions.
It can move into their squares, right? Because they're itty bitty.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
2 sizes
4.
different.
And we're gonna spend 3 malice. To push that 8 malice, and it's gonna use uproot, which I will roll at a +3.
Rooting
Tier
after
1.
them.
Yeah.
They have 2 HP, Alex. I think they're all dead.
I think they are in fact all dead. I'm just checking their strikes. Gain a +2 damage bonus. This is not a strike, so it is just 4 damage, push 2.
It's 4 damage to all of them.
Yeah, including
Okay,
uh,
it's burst 2.
burst one. Sorry. So just
So
okay,
these
so those-
2 are fine.
Yeah, those 2 northern
top
ones
ones
are
survive.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If I
Um,
delete these, it's not gonna fuck with the thing, right?
With what thing?
I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, and then
Those guys all died.
L, you took as well 4 damage and are pushed 2, which is reduced to 1. So you only pushed 1.
-4 pushed 1 directly away. I'm
Oh, we'll say direct away. Yeah, that makes sense. That's its main action. Doesn't really need to do anything for its maneuver. Oh, that would have been probably smarter. It's fine. Alright, I'll end its first turn and push it to y'all with my 8 malice.
Who
I feel like
is-
I should probably go because I'm fighting the big thing. But unless you guys wanna, like, just do the extraction, or Tommy, or you're done
Just
here.
pull Astra, 'cause the extraction is completely
on combat. Yeah, I mean,
related
I'm
to
gonna
this point.
attack this thing on my next turn, but I don't have to go now.
You want a hesitation? I can set up for you.
Yeah, I mean, I have to do the charge attack because it's so far. But yeah, we can do that if you want.
Okay. So I am going to go here. I mean, this guy's just gonna move, so he's not in your way. Actually, he can share. It's fine. He's here. So beginning of my turn, I get 4 signature minions. I'm gonna summon 4 bell ringers. They're gonna be like here. It's just in my summoning range. They're all gonna move to this side of the plant.
Setting up that
I
flank.
don't think they. Yeah, setting up the flank exactly. And they are all going to make free strikes for 1 damage each onto the plant.
4 damage. You got it.
The next attack against the plant has double edge.
Double edge. Keep track of that.
I will. Yeah, I will. And then this Dandelign's gonna go over here.
Oh, you can move both squads? That's nutty.
I can move all my squads, bro, but I'm not gonna move this actually because I made a mistake. This guy's gonna stay here.
Okay.
These guys are gonna die. I'm gonna sacrifice them as part of a summoning.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 3 essence to summon 2 Hydrains who are gonna stand. Oh, they're big too.
I'll fix that. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Who are then going to? Thank you. I'll delete this one and make another one.
Oh, 1 sec.
Who are then going to? Whoops, my bad.
I'm not done yet. All right, now try it.
Okay. Sorry. Who are going to use their activated ability,
Mm-hmm.
which is a. I will copy paste it in the chat.
And
I hope this
Frank,
doesn't.
I don't
paste-
think
It's-
I don't
it's-
think Vit's playing Magic. I think Vit's playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Sack minions, summon minions.
This
That's a red green
is-
deck.
Here. This is what it does. Sorry, I didn't make a thing for it. But this is the test.
Mhm.
So they're gonna like spray acid at the
Neat.
beast.
Yep.
It's So this is just my test. Oh my god, what are my rolls, bro? Okay, so this is T1.
Wow.
It's a T1 for 5 acid damage, and the rule for how squads work if they target the same thing is the second attacker doesn't get to roll its own test, it just does the free strike.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 10 acid damage.
Okay. 10
Uh,
acid damage.
And then L, if you want, you can spend a recovery. I mean, I don't know if you want to at your HP, but allows you to.
Yep.
Or you can end a condition. Hang on. Is this blight a condition?
Blighted
I don't know, but
cannot be ended by this. No.
I'll be keeping it regardless.
You're keeping it anyway you want it? Okay. Yeah, and there was acid damage. That didn't matter, right?
No.
Okay. And yeah, they're just gonna chill here. So they're done. I summoned. I attacked. I don't have anything to do. Yeah, I'm done.
Alex, do you still
I-
have a turn left? If yes, I'm jumping in, but I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Actually, sorry, I'm
if you-
moving away.
Could I perhaps
gonna-
have convinced you to summon that leftmost one not right there?
Sure.
But you can share a space with them. It doesn't.
You can share.
No,
it, yeah.
but I'm going to attack the closest target. Maybe.
Okay.
I might-
It's gonna go over here. It has a range attack anyway.
That's still the same distance.
Yeah.
It-
I'll
Okay,
I'll
so
be
go over
picking. Yeah. Okay. Good.
I'm gonna jump in with hesitation as weakness, so I'm gonna go down to 5 heroic resource. I'm gonna roll a d3. I go up to 8, and I think I can actually get there for the wombo this turn.
Okay.
With the difficult terrain.
So I'm gonna open with my maneuver, which is teleport 5.
yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And my movement is 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm in charge.
One of those.
Yeah, you got it.
And then I'm gonna quiet this. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
It's gonna headbutt you.
Yeah, he's gonna headbutt you. So I'm gonna use. Yeah, you trigger your move, but you're gonna have a bane on it because I'm gonna spend 2 malice to use like headbutting the earth. So you're gonna take 5 damage and you're not prone.
Okay,
But
so
then he's
I'll have.
gonna use his trigger, right?
That's
I'll,
what.
have yeah. I'll use my teleport, the trigger to teleport, and make it 2, right? Because you said it's 5.
Yes.
So I go to 16. And it doesn't matter where I stand. I guess I'll just stand here.
You get. I mean, you get flanking
Okay,
and double
flanking,
edge. I mean,
yeah.
no matter what, you're gonna have double
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah. And I'm going to quiet this with double edge.
Just
submit.
terrifying with your tier 3 numbers.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
The roll isn't great, but
Okay, what's the full damage with your whatever those surges?
well, okay. So with how many surges do I have?
Resurges at a
Just
time. You max
unreal.
resurges.
So I have 3. So it goes from 29 to 31 for Barb Tail, 31 to 37 with my 3 surges. L having it marked goes to 41.
Do you want that instead of healing?
Yeah, I don't need healing.
Okay. Send it.
So it takes 41,
And then you roll again.
and then I get to use another action.
So
right?
we watch as Karina teleports, rushes over, leaps over the rock, and just starts scything these branches, and there's just ooze and leaves and
Gets
wood
headbutt and
flying
teleports
everywhere.
again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot that part. Gets
And
knocked
you
out.
said 41?
Yeah.
It's still
I know.
standing off 41.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it take another
And
hit
then
of
I
that.
You do
And
not
then-
have double edge on this. You just have flanking.
Yes. I
Let me read
will
that.
predators. Let me just hold on. I spent 4 heroic resource because I had an edge, not 5. Oh, I can do it again.
You have
Yeah,
5.
because-
Still, send it.
It costs 4 because I have an edge on the attack instead of 5. So I'm going to send it again. I have 1 edge, right, Alex? From
One
flanking?
edge for flanking.
One edge from flanking is correct. Yeah.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Okay.
Hell.
4 damage and take 2 more surges.
So that's
Oh my God.
34, and I get 2 surges.
So it's taking 34. You're not spending the surges.
I spent all my. Wait,
I'm
did I
giving you
get
2 more
sur-
surges. You're
You
getting
can
2
hold
more.
as many surges as you want. You can just like
Yeah,
spend
yeah,
three
you
to-
spent 3. You had like 5, and
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 surge then.
you're getting 2 more regardless. So
Okay, I'll spend 2 surges.
So-
So it goes from 30 to 34 from the mark,
So
and then another 4, so 38.
38. Jeez. Yeah, this thing's barely hanging on. Like one more swipe is gonna knock this thing out, but it is flailing about, ooze everywhere. Yeah, not looking good for this thing.
Yep, and I go down to 0 heroic resource. Okay.
Okay. See, turns out double quietus
Uh,
is pretty good.
yeah.
So that was your turn. It's gonna take. I'm gonna take a villain action. It's gonna use Rampage. Burst 2. So it's targeting everyone except Vit, Bernard, and the civilians.
Hi, bugs.
I'm gonna power roll at a +3. That is a tier 3 result. So everyone in this bottom left corner, I need you to take 11 damage. 8. You gain 8 blight. And if your might is less than 3, your bleeding save ends.
Okay. So I take the 11 and I.
Burst 3,
you know,
right?
I'm gonna do.
What was that?
Find the
Al-
bleeding
or was
icon.
that
It
Christian?
was burst 3, Alex?
Burst 2, so it's gonna hit everyone
Okay, everyone's
down
dead.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does this thing have reach? This thing doesn't get reach. No. Okay. All right. Then I want to punch both of you. How do I punch both of you? Still have a bunch of
We don't need
malice.
to ask those questions.
Let's do. Yeah, it's just melee 1. Okay. Karina's looking pretty hurt. We can punch Karina in the head. I'm gonna spend 2 malice on blighted bludgeoning to go down to 4 malice, and then I'm also gonna spend. Shit, no, you did fire damage, or you did fire damage last round,
I did fire damage, yeah.
so
yeah.
cannot use that ability. Sure. All right, we'll go to 4 malice. Karina, power roll +3.
Sorry, you're asking if it was last round or this round?
Can't
it was
use
this round.
since
Did
ending.
fire
Is it the
damage last-
current round or last
Oh wait,
round?
it's since
did
ending
not
their
do
last turn. So no, it did not. So yeah, I'm gonna have it gain some temp stand.
Well, sorry, I hate to tell you this, but
Yes.
I did because I went last round, so I did do fire. if
Wait,
that's what you're asking.
can't use this feature if they took any fire damage since ending their last turn, which they didn't.
They did. They went last, and then I went last.
Oh, this is their first turn of the round, not their second turn of the round. I thought this-
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I don't actually know.
Yeah, because
It's
Fred.
definitely not the first turn.
Yeah, this is their second turn of the round.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
sorry.
pretty nice. Okay, so it'll gain some stamina, and I am down to 1 malice, and it's gonna hit Karina with this +3. Oh, wait, I already rolled. Wait, no, +3. Okay, so that's a tier 2 result. Karina, you're gonna take 15 damage and gain 5 blight.
So how this is great for learning too. When in this game, would do negatives count, or I just go to 0 and
You're
start
at
dying,
-10. You can, if you go to -1/2, you are dead. But you can keep fighting and you're just bleeding. So someone needs to come heal you, or you are potentially gonna
Gotcha.
die. Also, is your presence less than 1?
No.
Okay, then no other effect.
So you said negative. How much did I take total? 15? What was the number?
15, yeah.
So negative 10.
So you got 2 damage floating. So I'm
two
glad,
damage.
glad we didn't
two
roll a
damage
little
from
higher.
death. Yeah.
Dying. While your stamina is 0, you are dying and can't take the catch breath maneuver in combat. While dying, you are bleeding until you are no longer dying. When your stamina is equal to negative your winded value, you die. Bleeding says, while a creature is bleeding, when they use a main action, use a triggered action, or make a test or ability power roll using might or agility, they lose stamina equal to 1d6 plus their level after the main action, triggered action, or power roll is resolved. This stamina loss can't be prevented in any way. You take damage from this condition when you use a main action you use off your turn. For example, a signature attack uses a free triggered action with the assistance of the Tactician Strike Now ability, triggers the damage from the bleeding condition. So if you do anything, you will die because you'll take
I get it.
min 2
But,
damage.
we also don't have we don't have 2 hero tokens floating, right? We used them all.
We have 2 heroes tokens floating. We've used 2.
Can I, in reaction to that, spend a recovery? Use the hero tokens? Is that a thing in this game?
That is the thing. That would be down to 0. But yes,
It's fine. I mean,
pretty good idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna heal a recovery. So I'm gonna go from negative 10 to negative 3.
Okay.
And you said it's after the roll resolves, you take the bleed damage, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Carry on.
I can also heal him though. Like you don't.
Yeah,
need to-
yeah. Well, look, this thing is at death's door, and also like
Yes.
I'm just not gonna take an action. Like
Bernard, you are up. You watch Karina nearly get knocked to the ground. What do you do?
Bernard.
Let's see, Frank.
I guess I would try and maneuver to pick. You said nearly get knocked to the ground?
She's bleeding. If she moves the wrong way, she could die.
The person I'm holding.
No, sorry, Karina. The person you're holding,
Oh.
you think you have successfully stabilized as long as you put her down in not brambles. So like the space in front of you, you could put her down in.
So here's the
Yeah.
yes, though. I'm over here and Karina's over there.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, I'm
Karina's
just
gonna be
saying,
fine.
I'm just saying
That's right.
flavor what is
Yeah, I'll be
happening,
okay.
not giving you a
Sure.
tactical.
Pick up this person.
Yeah.
Frank's double fisting people.
I'll say
Exactly.
because he is no longer brambled, you can do that as a maneuver, no problem.
I'm just hefting one over each shoulder.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. And that was a maneuver. You still have your action and movement.
But I have to also think of my heroic resource.
Hmm.
True.
I'm gonna take damage when I walk, so I'm gonna gain another one.
Yep.
And then I'll walk my ass out.
Okay. So it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, so this is 4 squares out of my initial 7.
Okay.
And then I get out with 1 more. So I'm here.
Okay.
And I drop them on the ground here.
Okay.
And then I will give up my. You said I'd pick them up with my maneuver?
Yeah.
I will use my remaining action to move another 7 this way.
There's difficult terrain all over the place, but you should get close.
Yeah.
If it's difficult terrain, I'll move about there.
Okay. Yeah. Only anything that has stuff in it is difficult terrain. But
Well,
so if you started
That's about where I'm at.
here, you could go 1,
Right
2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, you got it. Okay. End of the round.
End of the round.
Into round 4. Heroes are up first. I gained
gain
a bunch of
malice,
malice,
yeah.
which is equal 8, so I have 9 malice.
I can heal myself and Karina and do a bunch of damage. Do we have anything better than that?
Karina could die if you
Oh, yeah,
don't
end
heal
the
her.
combat.
I
Bro,
know.
that also
Well,
might just
it's-
end the combat. What you're doing.
Yeah.
You're also going to take damage after I heal you,
That
so
sounds really
we don't
bad.
know
I
what the
am?
net is. Yeah, you are.
Wait, what?
Maybe
what?
don't do that.
I'm going to have you attack, then
Well,
heal you, and
there's-
then you're going to.
There's
Okay,
better
I
better
can- let
ways
me
to
go
heal him.
I can actually just heal him without giving up anything of importance because my minions.
Yeah,
will
but then the
attack.
tree goes.
Oh, interesting.
How-
Karina
how-
gets up. She can HIW.
No. See, that's what sorry.
Oh,
I see what you're saying. I was
That's
thinking me
true. I
then
can
that,
go
but
after
then,
Viv.
yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up and take the heal action.
Also, I forgot a thing.
what is that?
but We won't worry about it.
What is that?
What?
So,
I'll look it for you.
in theory, Elle should have taken a little more damage, but we'll just remember next time.
Oh, because a big thing is moving something smaller than
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I still think
Alright, so I'm gonna
my
do
way's
that.
better. Are you sure?
Wait, El, what is hurting me with your move?
He's gonna
I will
attack.
go
You're
in.
gonna attack.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna attack it because I'm blighted, and then I'm gonna hammer an anvil, and then you're gonna attack it, and then you're gonna spend a recovery
gonna-
and then take bleed damage.
I'm gonna kill it on my turn.
Well, actually, you wouldn't bleed, or because if you're not 0, you're not bleeding anymore.
Oh, what? Then never mind.
No, but I
yeah.
have a bleed save ends from something.
Oh,
else.
you do. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's bad.
Wait, but they don't layer, so I don't know what the fuck.
I think you wouldn't stop bleeding from being above
Okay.
0.
El, I'm actually just gonna have him spend a recovery and end the bleeding condition.
Okay, that's good. And then interrupt, get out, I guess.
Yeah. That's. I mean, I think that's what
Well,
we're just
how,
gonna do.
you can't do
Unless you have like.
both, can you?
What do you? Oh yeah, I have a minion that does it.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
What is that? What is that joke? Like I know a guy. That's like this class. I know a guy. Okay. So, okay.
So
I'm
who's-
sorry. This
who's
is actually
going
gonna be a very
first?
complicated turn for me.
So-
I'm going
okay.
first.
Apparently.
And just so we're clear, squad, I am going to. Wait, hang on. I can't let her spend a recovery and bleeding. Maybe Elle should just go.
I thought it was me, but if you got like
Okay.
something better, but
Alex, there's nothing wrong in this game with bouncing between above 0 and below 0, above 0 and below 0. Like,
No.
you don't get a bunch of debilitating shit, right? Okay,
Nope.
yeah.
no,
Go for it, Al.
like the HP is built in
Yeah,
to
you-
like include that.
Yeah,
You are
go for it,
heroes
bro.
fighting to the death if you want to. But if you just don't move,
Yeah.
you won't take
This is gonna
the damage.
hurt. Okay, I'm at 10. I'm gonna charge and attack.
Okay.
Melee free strike, no bang, no edge. Since I didn't move over. Tier 3, take 9. I'm gonna take. heal.
You don't have any surges or any shenanigans?
I have no surges. I've never had any surges
Okay.
this entire fight.
Takes 9 damage.
Takes 9 damage. I'm gonna heal. So
The temp stam it got from like
that's
absorbing
11.
its blight seems to be
I'm
it's
aware.
hanging on with.
I take 1d6 plus 1 from the bleed, right?
I think so. That
Is that
sounds right.
bleed
Yep.
damage in this game?
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus your level.
I take 2.
Nice.
Take less than Screena. Okay, then I'm gonna move over. Start my turn. Attack to mark target. Order. Do I do
So
this?
Karina cannot technically die from this.
Karina cannot technically die from this.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Whether or not Karina ends up above 0 is another question. But
Yeah, I'm gonna go with, but that's okay because
That doesn't actually
You can
matter.
HIW and teleport away.
Wait, I have a I was gonna say I'll reaction after I take bleed damage and just
I know.
teleport away.
we're gonna battle cry because I'm pissed. Okay, everybody gets 1 surge. That wasn't great.
Okay.
Look, that's a surge.
Then I'm gonna hammer an anvil with Karina, and maybe somebody else. We could get lucky.
Frank has
I mean, Frank has
Definitely not
a
me, yeah.
million ferocity right now.
I'm going to walk in. I'm going to max one of my abilities, and I'm just going to hit it.
Head
Oh, yeah,
crack.
you're gonna do that
Be
thing where you
hard.
like auto
Head
T3.
crack it.
The auto T3.
Edge, bonus penalty, none. Okay, 13, tier 2. So Karina's
So
gonna get a free triggered
so
action for a signature ability.
13 damage though.
It is 13 damage.
That is enough to kill it. 'Cause that's
Okay.
7.
For future reference, I have a quick question.
yeah.
How many surges can you use in a single attack?
3.
3.
3? Oh,
You can throw
I would
infinite.
be able to just 3 surge any of my 3 things. Okay. Cool.
It's pretty nutty.
Neat.
Yeah, so you go to trigger for the hammer and anvil, and as you go in for that first spear thrust, before Karina can even attack, this thing just, like, your spear strikes the middle of the trunk, and it just splits in half and starts to shrivel down into that base size again. And the rain washes over this battlefield. So you've taken your bleeding friend. What do you do?
Yeah, that was exciting. I examined the tree. What else is everybody else doing?
Do I go to 0, Alex? How do we like?
It's an
What is?
excellent question. Trying to find my
I would
forces
assume you
so I can
recovery
just
from
do that.
negative, but I don't know.
Obviously, I'm going to spend all my recoveries to save myself, but I'm trying to figure out how I.
Yeah, so I think you might need someone else to heal you because you can't catch breath while
Yeah,
you're
but I mean, he still spends a
dying.
recovery either way, right? We're not in combat, so it's just like I'll help him spend his
Yes.
recovery, but it's still the
Yeah,
same
I think
thing,
if you're
effectively.
like up on a cliff somewhere and no one could get to
Right.
you, you'd be in trouble. But yeah, someone comes over. You literally have a doctor in the party, and you have Vit, who's got his little
True.
buddy. So
Doctor.
yeah, you with the help of the party, you're able to spend as many recoveries as you want.
Okay, and you heal for a third of your health, right? Every time.
Yep.
The recovery, yeah.
So I'm gonna go to 21 and spend 3 recoveries. Because I'm at -3.
No, the tree's dead.
I can send I can send a lore test on this tree.
How's my blight, by the way?
I should know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you have the blighted condition. Uh, player, you are gonna need to do the find the cure downtime activity to
What if
not
I
be blighted.
to?
What if you what?
What if I don't want to?
That's fine. You don't have to.
Good.
Part
But
of his story.
player, we would know like, oh yeah, you're gonna need parts from this thing in order to deal with that. And I think your character's no roles required. You have Bernard, who is literally an apothecary doctor, and you have Vit, who's little guys know a bunch of stuff. Would be able to determine that yeah, you're gonna need this thing to help deal with that condition. Like, yeah, anyone who wants to can make a lore nature check against this.
Monsters, magic, strategy, any of those?
No,
Frank's a nature man.
I am a nature man.
it's true.
The Lord
Can I-
nature.
Can I tie in my culture?
Well, culture is for lore about
Lore
your
checks.
what's your culture again? Just Obsidia?
No, the backwater town bordering the wood elves that I, did work in
Good question.
the forest.
The
earlier.
I'm gonna say no. It is
Did you do
not
there?
is not related to your culture.
That's a no. Perfect.
What was that, Frank?
Right, doctor, nature man.
Just the doctor.
The Lord nature.
My go.
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll for this goalie?
Reason with nature.
It's a reason with a +2 bonus.
I'll allow intuition if it's higher because I feel like you can like if, between reading Frederick's reactions to it. I think that's also fair.
I mean, I'll take the intuition because it's higher.
Okay. A tier 2 result. I think I wrote this down. Maybe I wrote down something in the future. Here we go. So, what you know with a tier 2 result is the red flower on this red flowers all over this creature, and you notice like very very tiny buds of those same red flowers over by where Tessa and Conran were, would indicate, which doesn't make any sense, that these are widow's tears. Widow's tears are red flowers that grow without much sunlight, but have never really been grown in Obsidia. They really only grow natively in Kensarti, unless you have like magic and a greenhouse. Tier 2 result. Just makes sense for your character. Yeah. You also know that the no, you only got a tier 2. That's what you get. So yeah, this plant shouldn't be able to grow natively. The other thing is whatever is happening to this plant that animated it and seems to be causing issues with Frederick is different. If you want to give me a medicine check, you might learn some more.
Okay.
I think that'd be intuition.
What would you want me to...
Intuition or reason, but depending on how you.
No bonus?
If you have any sort of like medicine or like read person,
I have heal.
I'll take heal. Yeah, heal's good.
I have heal.
Heal's perfect. So you get your +2. That's a tier 3.
Banger.
Okay.
That's a 20.
So let me check my notes down here. So you
That's
could,
alchemy for the future.
you what? Oh, alchemy. Okay.
I
You
also have alchemy for the future in case necessary.
good to know. Then yeah, I think you're looking at Frederick. He is kind of a little bit like, I don't know, labored breathing, but like obviously he just got knocked into a stone several times and stabbed this thing at lightning fast speeds. So yeah, it's not surprising. But he's definitely still like fine. But yeah, his breathing seems off, seems a little labored. And you can see his as you like go and like check his pulse, it is elevated beyond what it should be. His eyes and pupils don't really look right. He just seems like hyper aware, hyper ready to fight, which is fine, but not for the amount of time you've been not fighting. He should have calmed down by now, and this is looks a bit concerning. It looks like he's like almost like an intentional adrenaline state.
So that's what Bernard got.
Yep. If you have a question, I can probably also
Alright.
answer a question with that tier 3 result.
Do we have any question we want to ask here?
Like
What
especially
do you
as
need to fix it?
Yeah. What do you need to fix?
I guess like what would the cure? What in my line of work? What would my what type of potion would I have to craft?
What
What
would
type of
the
medicine would I have to
prescription-
craft here?
You would probably have to refer to your notes or even get someone else's notes. It would take time, but for sure you're gonna need the flowers from this thing, and you're gonna need the like ooze, unnatural ooze coming out of this thing. So yeah, you could probably vial some of the ooze. You could probably grab some of those flowers. Maybe you can grab a little bark. Between those 3 things, you're confident that if you can maybe call in some favors or hit up the library or something, find a recipe to deal with something similar to this, you should be able to cure him. But it's not something you just know how to do. You're like, shit, I'm gonna have to like experiment with this. This is gonna be a whole thing.
Okay.
Mad scientist.
But player, there is a downtime activity called Find a Cure, and that project is the thing you would need to do in order to clear this condition. Because every time Frederick gets into a fight, he is going to be gaining 2 blight at the end of his turn.
Wait, does that carry across fights?
Yeah.
Curious until respite or something. Did I hear what it said?
So accumulated blight disappears after a character finishes a respite, but the blighted condition will not.
Yes, yes. So I'm at 2.
Damn.
I leave myself at 2.
I'm gonna cough and say thank you. Vit, you're the one who healed me, right? Was I losing my mind?
When you were like dead, yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Vit. And I'll put my hand on your shoulder. And then I'm gonna look over at the doctor and be like, the doctor, what happened to the 2?
You see them as you look over at Bernard that they are one of them is like on their knees and is like slowly helping the other one get up, and so they seem to be carefully, slowly trying to stand. They look extremely malnourished, but they look like they might be able to walk.
Okay.
Let's go interrogate the captives.
Yes.
Oh God. And for saving both of them, you all gain an extra victory, putting you at 2 victories for this fight. Although,
Up to 4.
I'll have to check some notes. There might be another one, but yeah, count it as 2 for now.
Hell yeah, guys.
Karina, if you could kindly interrogate them to figure out how they ended up here, because I don't think the plant led them here. I think someone was leading them to the plant, you know?
Leading them to the trap.
Yeah, someone was feeding whatever's happening here.
Yeah, let's go investigate.
Maybe.
So yeah, as you finish your conversation, you see they have just one of them's fully stood up, and they just finally help. The man helps the woman up, and she says, "Thank you." They look over and say, the man says, "Oh, thank you. I thought we were done for him. And looks to Bernard and says, I owe you my life. Well, how can I repay you?
I can send you an invoice.
That's a good line.
All right, sir. Kind of chuckles a bit, coughs, kind of like wipes blood coming from his nose, and kind of shakes his head.
I take out like a piece of paper,
Yeah.
and I scratch onto it the address of my business,
Mhm.
and I'll hand it to them, and I'll say, "You can walk with us out of here, but I highly suggest you visit me, and perhaps I might be able to get you something for that cough."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he carefully like tucks it away to not let the rain damage it, and says, "Yeah, let's get out of here." And he like looks like he's about to say something, just like holds back, and like looks up and down at all of you,
somebody's
and just
gonna
looks
say something.
extremely confused, and is just too tired. Y'all have enough intuition to read that this man is too tired to fucking deal with whatever just happened.
Okay, so it's not like he's afraid, he's just too tired. Like, it's not like he's
No,
like, "Ah."
there's two well-dressed gentlemen and an extremely well-dressed, like, noble woman looking, and an orphan child, orphan-looking child ragamuffin, like, just rescued them. So he is extremely just like, what the hell, and clearly needs food and drink. And
how
the
did
woman
you
also...
two...
Ward.
Yeah, how did you two end up... What's the story here? While we walk, why don't you tell us?
Yeah, the woman will chime in. She says, "Well, might I ask who sent you here? Did the police come looking for us?"
Looks to Frederick.
Looks to Karina.
No,
Uh, okay, well,
we're not the police.
So-
You got nothing to worry about in the eyes of the law.
thank you. Well, obviously, none of us are supposed to be here, but I came in looking for some supplies, some herbs, and I came upon this interesting red flower I didn't recognize, so I thought it might be something rare, something I could sell in the right shops. Maybe like are you Dr. Moreau?
I like raise my eyebrow. Speaking.
Well, I thought your shop might actually be one to go to. So, yes, I thought I don't know what this flower is, but I figure if it's rare, it'd be of use. And then kind of just started to lose focus, and I don't really remember from there. The last thing I remember is collecting a few of those flowers, and then I was just kind of under. I could see the brambles, I could see that plant moving about, but it was kind of hazy until the doctor here came and freed us, and you and looks to try to get your name, Karina.
And it like looks like
She
they
says-
truly
she
don't
says-
know who I am, or they're
Yeah, she
being
says,
polite?
I'm Tessa. I mean, that's an interesting question, Tommy, is how well known is Karina? Is she's pretty like undercover most of the time, right? She's not really famous
yeah.
unless you went to barracks with her.
No. I'll say Karina. I won't
Yeah.
say the last name though.
Says, thank you. I'm Tessa. The man speaks up and says, I'm Conran Bleecker. Thank you again. I was actually, and he says I don't know where it is. Came in here with a bow, and I was looking to hunt some deer. But yeah, next thing I knew, I was kind of hazy in these plants. So not looking forward to come back to the Queenswood anytime soon.
Yes.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend it.
And Tessa will, as you're walking, kind of come over to you, Bernard, and pull out some of the flowers she has, and say, "Doctor, do you know what this plant is? What can be? Is it valuable?"
In my line of work, every plant is valuable. It has a price. I will pick it up with my glove.
Mhm.
What do you want me to give you for it?
You're saying for skill check or to like buy the? Or what do you mean?
Skill check.
Skill check. Yeah. Give me an apothecary. What's the knowledge one?
Alchemy?
Yeah. Alchemy. What's the smart one? Reason.
Reasons, brains,
Yeah. This
intuition,
is
wisdom.
remembering what widow's tears can be used for.
Well, it's in my book.
Yeah.
There are many plants out there, and I will not simply commit everything to memory. It's in my book back at my business, my records.
And if it's not Bernard, you know who could tell you what this is for. She says, "Oh, very good. Well, here it's yours. I certainly owe you."
Oh, well, thank you. And I will pocket it. I will take it like a little vial. How big is it? Like a bud?
She found some like actual like flowers that are about like 2 inches by 2 inches for like the top part, and so yeah, you could crush it without like still maintaining its use. Yeah, you could like stuff them carefully into a vial, no problem.
Yeah, I would do that.
You got it.
It's got some flowers.
Yeah, so you all are walking through. I think with the incredible montage test on the way in, it's no need for any sort of rolls to navigate out. You all successfully get out of there, avoiding some of those vulture, predator, bird things. It is starting to get quite dark now, though, and is quite wet and slippery. So it is a much slower return. But by the end of your journey, it is probably like, I don't know, after 10 p.m. at night. But Vit, you know your moms are expecting you late home, so they're not worried.
Right.
And when you exit the woods, your butterfly is there waiting for you.
Oh,
As you had
what is it?
you remember, you're trying to think through like, what the hell did I order this thing to do? This is the one you had ordered to track
Oh yeah, the
somebody.
listener.
Yep. So you think it and it has a big smile on its face, or you read this insectoid's presence as a happy or successful one, so you know that you could use it to get that information later should you need it.
Okay, great.
Nice.
All right. So, the two people here, Tessa and Conrad, are ask if you need anything of them before they can go. Frederick and Karina, do you remember your job here?
I'm gonna leave them with Frederick. Frederick, they were one of the names, right?
Yes, they were one of the names. Two of the names, in fact. Two of them.
And you needed something specific, I think.
Yes, we need them to basically just say what happened here so that no one else gets accused of mysterious disappearances.
Yeah, where's the...
What's-
Go ahead.
What's the best way to go about that, since they're not going to want to talk to the constables? Is there like a newspaper, like a nice rag to, put out some propaganda?
The Gazette.
Yeah, there are a few competing newspapers in town. The printers are relatively new. Came out of Consarti. But yeah, there are, I think, 3 sort of main papers, and Frederick probably has an in with the seediest of the 3.
Boom.
I'm going to insist, because we saved their lives, that these two folks give a nice little an interview where they're going to be, anonymous, and the nice lads at the printing press are going to print a story about how there was a man-eating monster in the woods and how it was slain by, valiant heroes, and only 2 victims managed to escape with their lives.
I don't think a negotiation is required here. If they say, fair's fair, and that
They
cost
are
needs to clean
lives.
up,
The
like,
paper, it's a good
exactly,
story.
yeah.
Everyone wins here.
Yeah, they both agree to go first thing in the morning. And uh, they do ask though if you have anyone they should like talk to who would even like want to listen to them, be ready to write that. Like they've obviously never like met someone at the papers, so
Oh, I'm gonna go to the paper ahead of time and talk to them
Okay.
and be like, "Yo, there's gonna be two strange
Easy.
people that are coming with a story. It's pretty salacious. You'll love it."
Just guess them to death. You're gonna want it.
Okay, yeah, I think no rolls, no nothing. That'll be a fine setup. So yeah, they go tomorrow morning. So Conran and Tessa will talk to one of the seedier papers and tell the story that a man eating plant was
Free.
killed by heroes, and only 2 survivors made it out. Okay. Great.
That really won't have negative repercussions.
Mhm. I mean, we got to get the story out there somehow, and it's better than talking to the constables.
That is definitely true.
Just so we're clear, we went over these folks. They didn't have any lingering magical effects or like compulsions or anything on them, right?
Do they look blighted?
They do thinking. So does anyone have a way of detecting magic?
Yes.
No.
Don't
I
humans?
stand near them.
Okay. Oh yeah, and you trigger you focus in, you look carefully.
yeah.
No, they do not appear to have any magical effects
Or supernatural.
or supernatural effects on them. Yeah. Are they blighted? I will say no. They are not blighted in the way that you are. Like you can still tell. Like you feel, Frederick. Like you hear a heavy box fall behind you. You see someone. Hear someone slam a door, and every time you're hearing like a loud, surprising bang that normally you would ignore as just the sounds of the city, or you just casually glance over to make sure you're not in danger. Your body like flips and like
Oh, yeah, I'm super
looks.
keyed up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So you know something's off, and maybe you kind of like it. Maybe you're kind of terrified. I don't know how Frederick would react to that, but Frederick is smart enough to notice that this is affecting him.
Yes, we do not like the loss of control. But they're not under any compulsions or magical effects, right?
No.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So, anything else before you let them go?
We want to have a little talk with our eavesdropper.
Yeah, I was wondering if we wanted to. I'll definitely let you guys know. Like, hey, she found them. Him. Them. Yeah, him.
Yeah, let's pay him a little visit.
So a little talk.
Are we gonna kill him?
Maybe.
If necessary.
Bernard cracks his knuckles.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like 11 o'clock at night or so. You head on through the town. This sort of lower level is a bit quieter at this time. It is mostly common folk, tradesfolk, etc. Just, trying to get some rest in. But as you follow this butterfly, it leads you, through town, moving the silver thing. It starts to head up these switchbacks, and then heads over to just outside of what you would call the entertainment district. You can see what is basically appears to be like a hostel, right? Like you've got just lots of different people staying in the same establishment, but it's like not bad. Seems like probably most of the people here just live here, and probably make their coin somewhere else. But yeah, the butterfly flies over to the door of that building, and then sort of lands on your shoulder a bit.
So how do we do this?
Did we do, Alex? Did we get like a vague description of the person, or we're just gonna walk around looking for anyone?
You saw him.
So we could put a physical description to what they look like.
Yeah, I mean, it might be hard if they're like literally asleep and you're walking through a hostel of sleeping people.
Right. I
But-
didn't, that's why I didn't want to wake up everyone. Just like looking for like an elf or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like you kind of just like, oh yeah, I know what this guy looks like, and then you walk up to a business with a bunch of people sleeping in there. So I don't know how you'd handle that.
Frederick, how are we doing this? Do we just fucking wake up everyone?
No.
Wait, let's bring the fairy. Let's bring the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
butterfly, which maybe she can do it. And I'll,
If the butterfly can get a little more specific.
you,
Yeah, let's go in.
So who is?
I'll ask her if you can go
Yeah, I mean so what are you asking the butterfly to do?
to actually like go inside and either indicate the person or kind of come back to me with like a mental picture of where they are.
I guess here's an interesting question: is can they speak to you? feel like you
I
said they
think
can,
yes.
yeah. I think the butterfly is gonna say, they went to sleep upstairs. They're kind of near the back, upstairs. In the
Okay.
back right corner.
So she said that they're in the back right corner upstairs. They went to sleep.
Okay.
Easy.
Karina's going to very quietly sneak in and make sure they're the right person, and then we're going to wake them up.
Yep.
I can just go in too. Like no one pays attention to kids.
That's true. But you don't know what they look like, so that's problematic.
She does. She's with me.
Looks to the butterfly, looks to you. Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I want to go with Miss Karina, especially if she's going to decapitate him. I don't want to miss that.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
definitely not instantly. We gotta get us some words out first. He might strangle him. I look at Dr. Moreau.
What?
Bernard and I will watch the door, and just let us know if you need a little assistance.
Doctor never does things like that. He helps people.
I do no harm unless I must do harm.
True.
Okay, so to paint the scene, we have this like two-story hostel. The windows are all sort of curtained closed. Door is right there. Pretty, not too bad building, but you open the door and walk in, Karina.
Yes.
Okay. So walking in, you see a sort of there's a counter right there, like a tall one and a short one. And as you walk in, a dwarven woman is looking through some ledgers and moving some coin about and looks up at you and says, "Oh, hello, dearie. How can I help you? Looking for a place to stay?"
Again, they don't instinctively see me as a Valtrain, right? It's not, oh my god, correct? Like, they're not like, oh my god.
I think it's a question for you. Do you wear a piece of accoutrement or attire that screams, "I am a member of the Valdrian family"?
No.
Okay.
No.
No,
I just wasn't sure if people-
she's
yeah.
a very nicely dressed woman. She clearly is a little surprised, but she's a professional and just asks if you need someplace to stay.
I'll look at her like politely, and I'll put since I have wealth too, a pretty like an okay amount of money on the counter, like way more than enough for one room, and say, "No, I'm just looking for someone, but thank you." It's kind of to end the conversation of like,
Yeah.
"Here's the money, be quiet," but like,
Yeah, give me a presence.
I
roll,
have
please.
yes, persuasion, lie, and intimidate, whichever one of those three you want.
Persuasion and intimidate are two very different ways, because you don't have to lie. You told the truth. So yeah, I think persuasion if you want to persuade her, intimidate if you want to intimidate. But the
I'd say
failing each
intimidate
of
because
those is
I'm
very
word to
different.
shut up, I think, and like shut up and
Are
not
they all
ask
interpersonal?
questions. These are interpersonal.
Yeah,
Yes.
just know failing intimidate is a lot worse than failing of persuasion. But go for it.
I think this is like not a super nice area, right? It's like still kind of a little rundown.
It's a little nicer than the lower levels, but yeah, of this level, it's one of the probably least expensive places you could stay. There's no rooms; it's just people sleeping in sort of assigned spots.
I mean, I guess what I'd say is like Karina's probably pretty like interpersonally versed, would she think like this is someone who will pick up what she's putting down, or someone that she actually needs to kind of like?
Like grease the wheels on. Yeah.
If
yeah.
you um you know enough about the city, you see her vibe. She's literally counting coin and looking at a ledger. It's not like she doesn't care about money. Yeah, you think if you give her money and say I'm just looking for someone and are, honest about it, she's gonna be like, yeah, some noble lady is getting shit done and I don't want to get in the way. Like you could go
Okay.
either route, but intimidation would also be because is she gonna tell people about tomorrow? You don't know. It's very different. So yeah, I think you're right that intimidation would have a greater effect, short and long term. But it'll have a greater effect short and long term, good or bad, if depending on how you go. So persuasion is kind of your safer bet, and intimidation is kind of your big swings in both directions. Is how Karina reads the situation.
Let's do intimidate. Let's do
Should
intimidate.
hold on. Should I attempt to assist?
Well, you're
Is that a
outside.
thing you could? What skill do you have to? Oh, right,
Outside?
you're outside.
I am
thought-
inside.
No,
you came in.
No, we're gonna be outside the door. Like
Oh, yeah, they're
the
gonna be outside
individual's
for the
room.
door to the room. They're not gonna be
To the
outside the
room.
establishment.
I was gonna say there is no room. This is like you walk in. There's a lady at a front desk. Behind her, you see a bunch of people sleeping in beds, and there's a ladder right up behind her going up, and you can hear people sleeping up there. This is not a hotel. It's a hostel.
Then we're in the room and we're gonna wait at the top of the ladder as Karina goes and
Well, the
walks
bottom
across
of the ladder,
the Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so all four of you walked in.
correct.
Clear. Okay. Yeah, then that's pretty fucking scary enough as is. So yes, go ahead and roll your intimidate. And Elle, you were gonna do something.
He's
I
gonna
was
aid
wondering
with
if
a
we
good
wanted
skill,
to-
I think.
Do we want me to try to assist? The odds are in our favor, but
If the odds are in your favor, just send it. I mean,
okay.
How would you be able to assist?
Lead. I am leading. I have
How
given instructions,
Okay. So before walking in, you said do
Yes,
this,
yes.
do this, do this. Okay. Clear.
and then now I'm standing menacingly behind.
You got it. Roll your help.
you got this, bro. Not a
Help.
tier 1. Please
Yeah,
not
no
a tier
tier
1.
one. Never tier 1. I was penalty 2. Tier 2.
Okay.
Tier 2. So yeah, you help. You are got a spear. You're covered in cuts and bruises and
True.
I
like
also look crazy.
yeah, you're tweaked out of your
He's
mind.
blighted.
Yeah.
So
So
his pupils are dilated.
yeah,
his-
she sees this scythe wielding noble lady and this guy who looks like he's about to stab her in the face. So yeah, she's already kind of scared. And you put coin on the table, so she has reason to shut up. But yeah, go ahead and roll your intimidate with.
So what does that give an edge? Or
I'm gonna
plus
say
2? What's
no
like-
edge. I'm gonna say double edge. I think the situation is such that you
Yeah.
put coin on the table. Frederick is freaking out over here.
Okay, so it's a
this is
tier 3.
as
Not
well.
afraid.
She looks to you and says, "Well, if you'll be needing anything, I'm right here. Go find your friend." And just kind of like carefully, adds a line in her ledger book and puts the coin over.
Yeah. All right, let's go, guys.
I'm gonna go upstairs first.
Yeah.
No one would attack a small child.
Climb up the ladder. Maybe they will, but I'm
I
not.
mean, not a small child, like a moderately sized.
Yeah.
He's an urchin.
Yeah, I'm an urchin. I am very like skinny,
He's
so
a teenager.
Yes, but,
He's got teen
but
in his
not
age.
small.
that's true.
All
I'm
right.
climbing up the ladder, and I'm gonna stop at the landing. I'll tell you, all right, Miss Karina, come on.
Yeah, I'll follow up after.
So you see everyone up here is pretty sound asleep. There's one person who's kind of like stirring back and forth, and as you all come up, they kind of like pop their head up, open their eyes, look at you for a second, and then just stop, and then just shut their eyes and go back to bed, realizing I'm not fucking with this. And you can see the person in the corner, like their hair looks to match the person who was trailing you before.
Okay, she says it's that one over there.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they on asleep on a cot, Alex? Or are they just like awake now? What's going on with
So the
them?
person in the corner is on a bedroll and appears to be asleep. And you can see there's an empty bottle next to them, but otherwise nothing kind of no. I mean, they have their sword also at their side. Most people in Obsidia are armed. It's almost weirder not to be armed.
When you say at the side, you mean on their person or on the floor?
Like, right next to them on the floor. So, like, again, most of the people nearby either have a weapon visible, or you're like, that person's probably got it under their pillow. That person's probably got it like in their hands. Like, it's not too weird, especially in a situation like this, to sleep with a weapon on you.
Okay, I'll go over and Vit indicate that this actually is the person, right?
Yes,
That's what I can tell you.
and
I'll go.
you're not close enough to tell. Like, yep, height matches, hair matches. This is probably our man.
I'll walk over and I'll like gently shake them awake in a very pleasant way.
Yeah. Like, uh, hello again. I don't think we met earlier, but I was expecting you to come find me. This really isn't the place for it, ma'am, but how can I help you?
Correct. This is not the place. And I'll like push my head toward like the exit. Come with.
All right, lady, you got it. Grabs his sword, grabs his bottle, realizes it's
Oh my
empty, and
God.
leaves it, and is like, "Oh, who are your uh-oh. All right." And he just kind of resignedly realizes he misread the situation, but he's still coming along.
And then I want them to see the doctor and Frederick and with their bulging.
Oh yeah,
muscles.
no, he's. I mean, he saw the four of you and heard the four of you talk, and now several hours later, you have woken him up. So he's not an idiot.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave the establishment.
Yep. So he'll kind of head outside, and as soon as you get outside, I'll just kind of lean back against the wall of the building and say, "So how can I help you?"
How could we help you? And I'll raise an eyebrow.
Being interesting. I don't. I mean, I think your name was Vin. I don't know the rest of you by name. So I'd love to know them. I'm Benji. Pleasure to meet you, Vin.
What? Who's Vid?
Oh, Vit.
Oh,
I can't. Alex forgot your name. But yeah,
Okay.
Vit. Excuse me.
That's 100% what I would have said if you had said that. Like, who's that?
No.
Who's that?
Yeah, no, but I guess maybe he did say Vin, and then he's like, oh no, Vit, right?
Yeah, I'm Vid.
I'm Benji. It's a pleasure. But no, I
Go ahead.
yeah, love to get to know make some new friends. What are your names?
I'll as like he kind of turns to me, I'm like not in melee range of him. Air quotes. I'm close. I'll maneuver teleport up to him and like grab him by the collar and be like, "You better start talking."
Genuinely, what do you need? I'm here to help.
I'll look at him like he's playing dumb, and I'll describe the lady's hut that we were at
Yeah.
with Billy. I'm like, "Are you?"
I walk around town looking for useful information. You were interesting people in a place you probably wouldn't be, and wanted to see what was going on, because the right people pay me for the right information.
Does someone have read person here or like whatever, like read emotion? I don't have.
I have read person.
But yeah, see if these just like panicking or like.
Yeah, take a
Intuition and read person, I
intuition
would
read person.
expect.
Perfect.
Oh, baby.
Right, is this like he's flailing or like no? He's just.
Is this guy?
Is he lying? Is he lying about like? Is he? How do I say this? Is he trying to lie about like giving a little bit of the truth, but also lying about like what actually is going on?
He's actually
Is that one
given
of
the
these situations?
full story. He didn't drop his last name, but he is. Yeah, it lines up with what you saw. He's an informant looking for information because he gets paid to tell people what's good, what's weird, what's happening.
Okay. How about this? It seems like you weren't hired to specifically look into us. Is that correct?
Correct. You all. He like coughs as he's got him like shoved up there. He says, "Look, when a pretty lady, a urchin kid, and two well enough dressed gentlemen are walking through the northern slums by the Queenswood, someone's gonna catch your attention. So yeah, I wanted to know what you're up to. It sounded like you're up to finding lost people. Useful to know.
How about this? You forget that you ever saw us, and then you get to not suddenly, fall dead in your sleep one day. How about that?
I already told people I don't want to mislead you so I don't get killed in my sleep, but I can not
Okay.
tell more
Counteroffer.
people. I also don't know your names yet, which maybe, well, I know his name, but I'd
I'm
love
Vit.
to I know, thank you, Vit, but I'd love to forget the rest of that, sir.
Counteroffer. You tell no one else, and also tell us who you told.
I'll tell you who. I won't tell you where. I won't tell you when. But my name is Benji.
I think you should tell us all of the things.
We'll see. My name's Benji.
Good
Tenfoot.
idea.
He has a reputation, I expect, Fit. You do try to protect your reputation.
Yeah.
So I think Miss Karina has a reputation too.
He like nods at you, picking up another name, and then says, "Look, I'm Benji Tenfoot. I told my brother Bortrand, and that's all. That's all I got. Anyone. Let's have two. I guess everybody. Yeah, go. Everybody go ahead and make a. There's no issue for failing, but a lore check. Or not lore.
Reason?
Yeah, just a reason roll. If you're from here, so Frank, you can add a edge for your culture, and what is your culture technically? You're also just Obsidia.
I think, yeah, technically.
So yeah,
I am,
you'd have an
because-
edge as well.
Can I bargain for criminal underworld?
Yes.
Oh,
I
I
have
also have
criminal
criminal
underworld
underworld. Well,
Everybody. Yeah. So add your skill. So did anyone get a tier 3
we
result?
guys.
Wait, do all
I
four?
would've-
Do all four of you have criminal
Underworld?
underworld skill?
Yeah, I would have done
me.
the 2 from criminal
Okay.
underworld, which would have
I'm
gotten me
a
an
beggar.
18.
So we
The
got
twos all the way down.
we got tier 3 for Frank because criminal underworld skill.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you know me.
Or wait, it says you already rolled with an edge.
Well, you gave me an edge. You said right.
Yeah, which looks like it pushed you to a 16.
Oh well, I don't know
So
then.
one short.
Whatever.
Oh, so Frank doesn't get the edge.
Wait. Different mechanics, though. Was he getting an edge from culture plus criminal underworld, or just one or the other?
From culture. Oh, but the skill pushes you up to an 18.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. The two.
Yes,
That
yes,
would be
yes. My bad.
seriously-
Yeah. So yeah, with an 18, none of y'all pick up on Benji Tenfoot or Bortrand Tenfoot, except you, Bernard. You know that the Tenfoot family is, a lot of people actually have that name because they adopt people into the family. It is a pretty notable thieves guild. So it would make sense that, oh look, a noble lady's walking through the slums. Who can we, either either kidnap or steal from or whatever. Like for all they know, Karina just dropped 100 gold pieces in town, so, or in the slums to help a friend, and great, now they're gonna show up tomorrow and steal it. So yeah, this is clearly a thieves guild informant who bears the name of a not like oh, this is the criminal underworld. This is a group of thieves.
On you, Bernard.
Well,
Um,
anything else I can help you all with this evening? Before I forget all of you?
No, where is your brother stationed?
I told you, I'm not. Look, if you're gonna threaten my family, you can just cut my head off with that fancy Scyther's lady. But I told you what I said. I'm not telling you where my brother is. That's that.
Visibly brightened at the prospect of him getting his head cut off by the site. He said it, Miss Karina.
Yeah. I think he might be useful to us someday soon, though.
Look, if you're paying customers, I know you. I mean, you're clearly a shadow or something, lady. So, yeah, we do good work. So, clearly you do too. whatever you crazy people are up to. But yeah, I usually sleep here. If you need me, come find me, and can work out a deal. Just please don't threaten my life again, or my brothers.
And I'll say, much like Frederick said, this conversation never happened.
What conversation?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I just came home and drank after a long day, so this is probably all a dream.
It is. You're correct.
All right, well, then you all strangers have a lovely evening, and I'm gonna go pass out.
Enjoy the rest of
Thank
your
you.
evening.
Thank you.
When he's like out of earshot, I'm like, Vit, I did want to decapitate him, but I can't just go beheading everyone that in town.
You know, like he said that. You know, it's just like
I know.
I don't know.
The fact that he said it, I know.
Yeah, you
So
did
should we just go find his brother, Orden Lightfoot, 10-foot?
Bortrand.
I mean,
You did
Bortrand.
also hear as the door came in, he was like, "Oh, sorry about that, Mary," to the Dwarven keep. So clearly his story is checking out as like he's this is basically his home.
Regular.
Yeah.
okay, so he's an informant for effectively the Thieves Guild, and he told his brother. I mean, that doesn't. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, but I mean, we exist.
No, this is like
that's all he told him.
like player and character. This is like a pretty normal thing in the world. If weird stuff is happening or atypical groups are traveling about, like people are gonna talk and people are gonna share and people are gonna try to find ways to profit.
Yeah.
This
This
will let
wasn't the
me
person we
join.
were actually worried about, though. So
What was that, Frederick?
this wasn't the type of person we were actually worried about. But it was good to be sure.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure probably both Frederick and Karina have had to had similar conversations in the past. Like, hey, why are you tailing me? It's like, seemed like a good idea. It was a bad idea. Sorry.
Good idea. Truly not.
Like, I think Karina, you doing the teleport forward slam, that's probably not your first maneuver of that, I assume, and it probably works every time.
Exactly. Right, they grab by the collar, teleport up, grab by
Yeah.
the collar.
Wait, Dr. Moreau, do you know his brother?
Go ahead, Frank.
Do I?
I think you've heard of the 10-foot family. You tell me if you've I think odds are you probably would have interacted with them. Whether you know them is small chance, but no. Benji and Bortrand, you do not. You certainly do not know. But I think it's more likely than not that you might know at least a 10-foot by name.
I know of their family. I don't know them exactly.
Can I work for them? It sounds really fun. You just walk around and look at people.
You really
He's so
don't.
good at it. Pip could tell me all the things.
Vit, I feel like you're destined for much more than.
You're destined for the arena, Vit. You and I both know this.
This won't let me though. But this would be a good way. Maybe these people know ways of letting me. I need that.
You need that spark, I know, but you'll get that by hanging
I
around
need the
with
papers.
us.
The papers.
Yeah, like I didn't do barracks, so I can't just join. I need like a
We'll get you the papers. It'll be fine.
I feel like I should just. Okay, yeah.
Anything can be bought and sold in this world.
Hey, man.
Or stolen.
Well, we
Also,
don't want to
amen.
say that, but yes. Anything can be bought and sold for the right oil. Don't worry.
Alex, where's the handout for the exact letter that I handed? Is that a handout?
I think it was a chat.
Letter that I handed Frederick?
But I can scroll up and grab another for you.
I just want to see if that was actually like the crux of the letter, or was just like a little fraction of what we needed to.
What's that?
Just to make sure that you weren't being blamed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then I wrote this was what
Fucking Willett.
this was what I read you.
Good old Wilson.
Dude, that's classic D&D naming. You slam two names together.
I know, it's so good.
Because we had a list of like 12 names, right? Was it just like
Yeah,
find
yeah.
any of
Yeah,
them?
most
Or
of
all of them.
We got 2 of them. The rest are dead in the
Got it.
field.
Okay, I was like, oh god, okay, that's great. Okay.
Also, next time, L, next time you use battle cry, you have to say what your battle cry is per Charlie's request.
Oh my god, yeah.
No. This was just screaming. I don't know.
Oh,
This
that's
is
fine. That's fine too. Just
What, tweaking
simply
out.
screaming.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he's polite.
So, it is now probably like midnight to 1 a.m. in the morning. Probably a good time
Okay,
to
I
get
have
some
to go
rest
home
in.
now.
that you do home.
Yeah.
Doctor, do you need to go back to your family?
Yes, my wife and kids are probably wondering why I'm out so late.
Frederick, you're going to retire as well?
I don't know. I'm not tired at all. I'll probably do something.
Your eyes are doing that wiggling, wobbling thing. And your pupils are... Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get better. The doc here will sort me out at some point, yeah?
Yes, come by the shop tomorrow, and we'll have to look into some things.
I'll come
said-
too.
Yes, feel free.
Doctor, I need to buy some
Pippa gonna be
things. Yeah, I need to buy some things.
I'm sure she will be there. I don't know why she wouldn't be.
So,
So we'll meet up at the shop tomorrow? Is that the...
That sounds
Yes,
like
the
plan.
shop.
so yeah, sounds like everyone is parting for the evening.
Is that respite, or is it just the
Not a
evening? I
respite.
don't know.
And that's up to y'all. So, it's a good time to talk mechanics. You don't have to take respites. If you have a good number of recoveries in the bank among all the party, I don't really think there's a reason to. I think it's time to take a rest. But this isn't D&D. You don't have to connect your rests and your sleep. So yeah, if you just want to sleep for the night and you all have business in the morning, and you can have business in the morning, and player, I'll have hooks for you. But if you want to take a respite and work on downtime activities, then that is certainly another option.
Do we need to be in sync? Like, if I want a respite, but they don't.
Yes.
Like, and I go down to 0. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So it is
Can
going
you
to get
pull recoveries or no?
No, you need there's an item that lets you do that. It's
Gotcha.
a bloodbound band.
Well, I'm at 4
Oh,
recoveries.
there's a little one.
So
Yeah, I'm at 3. But again, I can probably just play a little safer. But I'm at 3 recoveries, so I'm not doing great. But
I have a bunch, but I really don't think mine's ever going to be the bottleneck because I'm ranged in the back.
Frank, how many recoveries do you have left? I don't think you took a lot of damage, but
I did not take a lot. I have 4 left.
okay. So we're 4-3. L, you said 3 or 4?
4.
So we're 4-3-4. That's kind of low. Like, if I think about that fight we just did.
So here's another thing I'll mention is, unless y'all are like, don't you dare take my goddamn victories away from me, I want to use my victories, that's fine. I will not pressure you to do that if you want to ride the low recovery train. But also, like, what is the downside to taking back-to-back recoveries? Well, stuff will happen. I don't have a gajillion machinations prepared that's going to make the game harder and harder or necessarily more interesting. So it's truly, if y'all are like, yeah, I want to ride the victory train because I think it's fun and I'm willing to risk my character dying, then do that. But if you're like, no, it's we're new, we're low level, let's get our rests in, you can certainly do that. So it is truly up to y'all. I'm prepared for both rules as written. I'm supposed to crank up difficulty by a little bit as you walk into a fight with more encounters. But otherwise, it really doesn't matter.
I think I'm of the
victories
belief we
actually
should
don't-
respite, but
100%. Victories are worthless to me anyway. So if I'm the bottleneck, we should absolutely respite.
Well, also, we can't even spend fast enough at this point either.
What do you mean?
wait, spend heroic resource. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
sure.
we don't have
you just earn
7
them so
cost
goddamn
abilities.
high.
Right,
yeah,
like,
it's not
well,
if
you
your
need
stuff
to
costs
remember-
9, then all of a sudden, but...
It's just at the beginning of the combat you get it for the victories.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Frank is the only one who can really burn victories fast because he bought a maneuver and action.
And Frank's banked heroic resource makes him stronger, so at all times.
True.
But I think we should probably rest. Considering we don't have like a true dedicated healer, like L's Mark healing is good and Krishna's healing is good. We don't have like a.
I will also say, one more argument for respite, if everyone is on board with it, is it's 10-10-ish. It might be good for people to, out of game, decide what they want to do with the respite activity. I would recommend find a cure, but you do not have to.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do with my activity.
Good. And you can pool them. So yeah, we can. That could be a good spot to also call. Is people start thinking about what they want to do with their downtime activity. If you already know, you tell me, and then I might prepare. I might wing it.
There's a list in the.
There's
Are we
a
just making them off the
massive
top, or are we
list.
going off the list in the?
Yeah, there's a massive
PDF.
list. So I would recommend pulling that. I have the PDF up here.
Can we all just work on finding the cure though? I mean,
Yeah,
we're all going to the
absolutely.
shop and we're on your way. Okay, yeah.
There's no reason you couldn't do that. So yeah, so find a cure. Says project goal varies. Because blah 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 blah. If the affliction was caused by the innate feature of a creature, you need the remains of that creature or another creature of the same kind as an item prerequisite for crafting the cure. For example, you can research the cure for the affliction of a werewolf's accursed bite by studying the corpse of any werewolf, not just the one who did the biting. The number of project points it takes to complete this project is equal to 50 times the level of the creature who caused the affliction. If the affliction, so which is level 1. If the affliction was created by an environmental or supernatural effect, the effect notes the prerequisite and project points required to complete the project. When you complete the project, you craft 1 dose of an alchemical cure for the affliction. Once the project is completed, you can craft subsequent doses for the same affliction for half the number of project points required for the initial project.
Okay, so we have to bank 50, like
And
50 total points.
Yeah, and there's no source, so it's just the prerequisite.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to work on create a cure.
I mean, I feel like I'm probably just haunting Frank's shop, and if that's what he's working on, I'd be helping with that.
Yeah.
They'd probably be telling you like, "Oh, can you go grab me this book over there or this XY's whatever," right?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Or errand running, whatever.
So I will double check the rules. Double check rules for downtime because I don't really remember. I think it's something along the lines of like you're just rolling 2d10 and adding them or whatever. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good spot to stop. So we'll pick up next time with a respite, and then I will kick off another quest hook. But anything else for this evening's session before we cut the stream?
No. That was a really good fight. Was that in the book, or did you make that one up?
Can someone tell me what they think that reskinned monster was? Because that is a mechanic for mechanic reskinned monster. Before I cut the stream, what do we think?
Is it like a kind of monster we definitely know of? It's not like some
Yeah.
weird esoteric.
But it's
Oh.
quite a stretch.
God, what kind of monster would do stuff like? I'm gonna guess some sort of like vampire lord or
Yeah.
something with shadow magic and fear, because it had frightened.
Troll? Kind of, sort of? No.
Yeah, I'm like with a troll or some kind of berserker. I'm with that. Like,
Berserker's
Yeah,
the
the weird enemy
closest
ability.
guess, I would say.
It is, yeah. I was gonna guess like vampire lord, so it's not that.
Do we want to know?
The
yeah.
effect is weird though. Like the effect,
This
Was it like a
is
fear?
like troll's
wanna know.
blood. I was thinking some blood, like the close I
so
could have.
yeah. When you did the fire effect, Krishna, that normally would have been
Yeah.
holy, not fire.
Okay.
Otherwise, this was word for word, mechanic for mechanic, the werewolf stat block. But I gave it its starting hit points instead of the nerfed.
Oh my
player.
god, I
So
should
y'all-
have thought
Yeah, so remember it grew. Remember it was doing like y'all
Yes,
fought
yeah.
literally this exact monster before, and I was
Very
like,
nice.
I'm gonna
That was
I'm gonna
good.
try it out on this party, and I'm gonna try it with not nerfing its hit points, and I'm gonna add the hazards in the corner and the side quest.
That was really good.
So-
I never would have
I
guessed
see.
that. So that's a good.
We never learned what the stacking thing did. I assumed it did
Exactly.
something else with the werewolf, but that's
Nah, it made you
interesting.
attack stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, so the
Very
you know,
useful.
the growing instead of turning into a wolf and growing real big, it just turned into a big old tree. But yeah,
Dude, you even saw that in the other thing. Yeah, that was great. Like, I did
That
not
was good.
feel.
so yeah,
yeah.
that is my current situation. Is I have made 0 stat blocks from scratch. Like the Kensarti are all just null stat blocks.
Right.
And then
Dude,
I have
if it-
2 more
don't-
things reskin,
dude,
but
Don't reinvent the wheel, just
yeah. So
take creatures reskin them.
yeah, I'll have to soon probably, but I also feel like, if I'd killed Tommy's character with a creature that I made up for the first solo fight, I would feel pretty bad. But yeah, the dice came down to like you could have died to bad luck there, which is terrifying, but
Yeah,
also
well, it's
pretty
also
exciting.
like it was a lot of choices.
Yeah.
I chose not to heal when Elle said
Yes.
it. I chose to use my reaction on the headbutt. Like like it was a lot of choices. It's not like
Yeah, actually, in hindsight, I didn't think about this, but you had triple edge because you were flanking and double edge, so the prone edge Bane would cancel out. It would edge would cancel Bane, then you'd still have double edge.
But he teleported out of the part every time.
But that's what I'm saying, is that he could have just made the attack while
Oh,
prone
sure.
and still would have had double edge.
But he needed to prevent the damage, so I think he was doing it more
the first
to
time he did.
well because
It halves damage.
we had the halves damage and he had the trigger to spend on something. He didn't have better trigger.
Sorry. The when he charged and like double requiem'd or whatever,
Yeah.
that turn, he could have just taken the damage because he had like he wasn't really low until after that when it did the crazy nuke for the.
well,
with
I was at 21 and
Yeah.
it would have gone down to 16.
Like he would have died
I didn't have it.
had he not done that damage reduction that round.
Well, he would have had his reaction.
Oh, that's true.
To
He would have had
escape
it later yeah, you're right.
for the tier 3 result.
larger
That's
damage.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are all choices, which is that's why I wouldn't have felt.
Well, I
like
didn't think about it. Like
Mm-hmm.
triple edge is not a thing in this game, but triple edge is a thing if you would have a bane because it cancels the bane and still gives you
Yeah,
double
yeah.
edge.
But now I know to save my reaction for the heavy damage, not just anything.
Yeah.
Very flavorful.
I'm gonna
Just like
cut the
I'm
stream.
invincible, smork, and then
Exactly.
like.
And then